Oh, what a start. James. Oh, sorry. Genitalia. Thank you so much.
Ahoy!
Cheers, sir. And you know what? I will give you an almighty cheers when my drinks arrive in 2 minutes. We've just waited the 2 minutes at this point before we started the stream. Because then once it arrives, I'm going to have to duck out and pick it up, obviously.
What?
Ahoy, Burko. Odd Poppet. Ahoy there, mate.
Ahoy, ahoy, ahoy. Hooey, ahoy.
Natalie
ahoy,
Green.
everybody.
How are you there, mate, over there in the UK? Now, did you want to explain your outfit?
No, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I hope it's self-explanatory. If it's not, I'm going to be random New South Wales girl.
Mitchell Vela Sports, ahoy there, mate. All right, let's talk about the game.
Okay.
So, Dylan Edwards is out. That's the big injury news. Dylan Edwards is out tonight.
What?
Dylan Edwards out injured.
I did know that.
That certainly gives an advantage to the Storm, other than playing at home, of course.
Don't think that the Panthers are going to be like super pissed off and super hungry after last week.
Not necessarily. I mean, pissed off, yes, probably. But Ivan Cleary, I've spoken about Ivan Cleary before and how he is a genius at building the season. So the Panthers,
well, I mean,
they're not necessarily going to be looking for their best form in rounds 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll start clicking into gear around about 7 and 8, and they'll just slowly build. They'll be absolutely coming along nicely. Oh, that must be my... Yeah, so do you know what I mean? Get in the Panthers early in the season, the best possible time to get them. I'll be right back.
Go and get your delivery. Yeah, no, that's, look, I agree that Ivan Cleary, he likes that slow burn into the season, and obviously you want the better games at the back end, especially the grand final. To be honest, I was saying to Dan before the stream started, and apologies to all of the Storm fans that are here, I haven't even thought about the Storm. I've actually had... It's been really nice to not think about them for the first 2 rounds because, I mean, they were gifted a round 1 win by the NRL just to keep that streak going. And then they had the bye last week, so I haven't had to think about them, which has been fabulous. But, yeah, no, it's be hopefully a very good game. Hopefully the Panthers come out on top. I've got a little multi on. I can't even remember. I literally just did it and can't remember who I picked at all. So let's go back and have a look. I picked Grant Anderson, Xavier Coates, and Isaac Tungo to score. Anytime try score up. Apologies if I don't know. I had a root canal on one of my front teeth yesterday, and oh my
God, I'm glad you finished.
Oh my God, that thing hurt.
I can just imagine some of the ears pricking up when you.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Anyone who's ever had it, apparently, according to the dentist, because I had this procedure started like a month ago, and my normal dentist couldn't finish it because because my tooth is calcified around where the nerve usually sits. Apparently, its nerves died from trauma. So I've been like, I play basketball. I've been headbutted by dogs in my lifetime. I've been in mosh pits. And the dentist reckons trauma about 10 years old for the tooth to have calcified that much. So anyway, health lesson there. If you've ever been hit in the teeth, in the face, headbutted by a hard-headed staffy, for example, or smacked in the chops in a mosh pit, or playing footy, yeah, go and get your teeth checked, eh? Because it's not fun. It's a lot better now than when our parents had root canals because they, my mum told horror stories about the ones she had. But, yeah. So, yeah, Gina, it's, yeah. Honestly, yesterday is fine. It's the fact that they had to pump the... Done. Dan's having major technical issues over here with the TV. Trying to change the channel to one that's not moving, and the antenna going in and out.
Close up of the stadium. They said the lights went out,
and now the TV won't turn back on. Yes, James, especially staffy heads. You ever been headbutted by a staffy? Oh my god! And they're so quick too because they're such wriggly little balls of happy, and they just smack their head back and oh.
I've been headbutted multiple times by a German Shepherd.
Yep, German Shepherds will do it.
There we go.
Mosh pits. Have you been smacked in the chops in a mosh pit?
I tend not to go in them.
Well, nowadays I don't, but back in the day I have. But yeah. So, Dan Jam working from home. How good is it? I love working I do it full time. I work from home, so it's good fun. Gamer Mel, ahoy! Good evening. Hope everybody's doing well wherever you are tuned in from around the world. Hope you've got your footy tips in for this week. Don't forget the Waste of World of Sports tipping competition is there's a $500 gift card up for grabs. Where's the gift card for again? Supergroup. So that's like Super Cheap Auto, Rebel Sport,
PCF and Fun.
$500. You might be able to afford a State of Origin jersey.
Maybe not this year. I've heard they've gone up again.
Oh, God. Everything's gone up again.
All right.
So
we're all sorted out now. Everything's up and running. We're good. How's the audio, chat room? No one's complained yet?
How's the audio? We're good. We sound all right. We, look all right. I hope. James, that might explain the way you are. 100%. All right, you got your drinks. You ready? They're about to kick off.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy now.
I'm going to get the rest of my beverages. I will be.
Talk about cutting it fine. The delivery driver. Oh, my God, Brian Toto looks like an absolute tank. Looking really, really fit. Paul Alamotti. So, no Dylan Edwards. No Dylan Edwards, I think, does give a little advantage to the Melbourne Storm. Storm at home created a little bit of a fortress.
Melbourne play.
And I reckon that they're going to win in a close one here. But, look, I did point out in my preview video, which is available on YouTube, some stats that just suggest maybe the Panthers sneak the win here. They've won with Adam G as the official. They've won their last 11 in a row. And that's certain teams play well under certain officials. 11 in a row is a pretty big streak. But I am expecting that to come to an end tonight. As I said, Melbourne Storm by 1. That's my prediction. And Melbourne now coming out onto the field. They're making the Panthers wait. A little bit of mind games early on. Making the Panthers wait for them to come out onto the field. So am I going to be allowed to say anything positive about Melbourne's play tonight? Or
sure, go for gold. Whatever.
Remember last time? It's just if I say anything positive about the Melbourne Storm and you hear puking sounds.
Just me having a moment.
Jason Callaway, ahoy, mate. Ads, ahoy. Gina Ferracini, ahoy there. Rebel Nuts.
Jason Callaway, ahoy. I was about to say Drew Hughes has had a haircut. He doesn't have his headgear on.
He doesn't have his headgear on.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Sam Valston, ahoy, mate.
You got Dan on 3 TVs.
Nice.
That's some love for Dan.
Cheers to that. Oh, and cheers to Jenna Talia as well for the super chats. Thank you very much.
Oh.
The reason we do it, for the community, the
chats,
they're hanging out, watching the game.
Hells yeah!
Just about. Oh, that's a nice looking stadium.
Nice looking backdrop.
Very nice looking backdrop.
Definitely got the lights on now.
Oh, it's gone downhill.
What?
The view.
Oh, yeah. The view has gone downhill. Not a huge
referee blows his whistle.
Not a huge
crowd.
Not a huge crowd, but there is a big game on in the AFL.
And the Panthers with the first hit up. That kickoff was a little bit of a weird one. It sort of dropped inside the 22 and rolled into the end goal and set up for the Panthers at the back. Oh no, Gina, you don't have a TV. Okay, it's up to us to bring you all the action then.
Well informed.
An inside ball to Isaiah Yo inside the 20. That's unusual for the Panthers. Throw the ball around like that, I mean. This far out.
Mookie ahoy! Guy looks a little stunned mullet. Maybe you should be out there if you're looking like a stunned mullet.
Fifth and last, and the Panthers, they didn't even get to the 40-metre line.
Robert
Cleary
Howe.
needs a big kick.
Robert Howe, ahoy. I am clearly going for the New South Wales team.
Oh, Xavier Coates has picked up and dumped on the kick return.
Well, kind of.
Three-man Panthers tackle. But this is good field position for the Storm early, starting the set from their own 40-metre line. Pappenhausen in there trying to act like he was doing something. Love it.
Sam, I back the Broncos, actually. But I also back any New South Wales team when it comes to against Melbourne.
Through the hands now on tackle 3, the Storm. Bring it down the left edge. Inside the Panthers 40. Harry Grant from dummy half gets the offload to the money man.
Big New South Wales supporters here, Robert Howe. Big New South Wales.
Fifth and last, Melbourne, 35 out. Hughes in midfield puts it high into the corner. The first test of the night, and it's passed. Paul Alamotti, unfazed. That's probably not who they wanted under the high ball. You've got Thomas Jenkins on debut, the young fella. Surely the first kick goes straight up in the air, targeting him. You would have thought.
Yeah.
You don't kick it to Paul Alamotti, who is a grand final winner.
It's weird. Xavier Coates just kind of stood there and watched him take the ball as well. Like his, deep and meaningful stare was going to put him off as opposed to running at him.
Wow, they were trying to put me off, to be honest. Isaiah now up to the 40. No, there's nothing wrong with poor Xavier. Mind you, Xavier Coates is the one who gets scared easily from. I've seen the social media posts. All his teammates always scaring him.
They keep cutting to this blonde dude, not Paps.
Pappenhausen.
No, not. Who is this blonde dude for the Panthers that keep cutting to? Is he the newbie?
Okay. I'll tell you in a second.
Not number 10.
Melbourne back up towards halfway. Hughes.
Oh, the hair's awful, Sam.
Grant Anderson.
I'm actually trying to strip the blue out, so it's this.
And a penalty, the first penalty of the night, and it goes to the Storm. First penalty of the night to the Melbourne Storm.
If anybody's new to a Beastie World of Sports, this is how we roll. I have a chat with the chat room, and Dan tries to keep things on point with the game.
DJ Shaq, ahoy.
Oh, you got blood pouring out of your eyebrow there, old mate. Off your trot.
Melbourne back inside Panthers territory. Jerome Hughes finds touch, 40 metres out. Crack a smile, Bellamy.
Never. Oh, we've annoyed.
It's like he heard me and he got even more relaxed and miserable. 40 metres out now, Melbourne. Katoa, there's one of my try scorers. He's picked up and driven backwards. Holds his feet, though. Quick play of the ball. Hughes onto Tukimanu.
Well, thank you, Dan.
30 metres out from the line. What did he say? Hughes to Pappenhausen. Dummies cuts back in field. Tackle 3 now. The Storm on the attack. Slow play the ball. Lucky to not give away 6 again. Munster down the short side to Sean Bloor. And they're keeping their feet well, the Storm. 10 metres out. Very slow now to get up. Milking is the call from the referee.
Did the referee actually say that?
Oh, I could tell.
Because that would be amazing.
I could tell from his gesture.
Get up. I'm not calling it. Get up.
Fifth and last now. A couple of metres out. They go to the right. Pappenhausen pops it on for Anderson, who's cuts back in field and scores.
Got my multi.
I don't know. Did you put him on your multi? He's not on mine.
What's his name?
Grant Anderson.
He's on my multi.
Nice. Well, you've got a tick early. 5 minutes in.
One tick off the multi for me. Ugh.
And the Panthers, Brian To'o caught in field. And then the sliding defense literally slides. A couple of them fell on their asses. Try confirmed in the corner. Grant Anderson puts the Storm on top early.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
Sorry, that's terrible.
Very mean, but yeah. I mean,
There was literally nothing to do any altruism on.
4 points to nil. The kick to come.
Bitch lover, ahoy! Welcome. Okay. One tick off your multi 2, James. Oh yeah, so that. Oh, look at him sliding over everywhere.
Yeah, is that the guy you were talking about as well? 22.
Maybe. Oh, so that's
That's the new guy.
kid. All right. This is his debut. Is he
His
literally
debut.
debuting against?
Yep.
Wow, what a trial by fire. Is that the same? Trial by fire.
Baptism of
Baptism of
trial by
fire.
Yep, I've heard multiple variations.
Baptism of fire. I'm sure you've heard that from your pastor dad.
Yeah.
Uh.
The Horseman, ahoy.
Oh yeah, Katoa's first try scorer. Bugger.
From Nick Meaney puts it down the middle, and the Storm leads 6-0. 5 minutes gone. 5-ish minutes gone. There we go. Switch over to this screen now. The try scorers list. Now that there is a try scorer. Genitalia just needs under 4.5 yellow cards and the Hawks to win, and under 153.
Has that game started? Because honestly, I think Carlton will be coming out red hot after their ridiculous loss last week.
Back underway, and the Storm with the hit up. Oh, they've got the wind in their sails now. With Tukamanu brings it out to the 20. Panthers defense just needs to hold this early onslaught. Coates bends the line.
Boy.
Looking for an offload. Well wrapped up. Now the Panthers, they're not getting the Storm in dominant tackles here. That's my early takeaway. 7 minutes in, the Storm have been able to either hold their feet or they're very slow getting taken to ground. The Panthers need some more dominant tackles like that one. That was better.
Put something sticky on their shoes so they're able to stand up on the dewy surface.
Short ball from Hughes has created space again, but To'o does just enough to shut Nick Meaney down for the time being. Pappenhausen kicks through, looking for the bounce.
Oh, Jesus.
And Jack Cole.
Somebody bounced over somebody's head. Hang on, someone's bounced over someone's head.
To the Panthers because Nathan Cleary's down. Nathan Cleary's down in back play.
So's Jerome Hughes, I think.
Oh, yep, Jerome Hughes.
He got absolutely annihilated in that running for the ball. Like, he got cleaned up. Nathan Cleary's a little bit wobbly.
Very wobbly.
Oh, yeah, Cleary's very wobbly. Can't get to his feet.
Cleary looks like that last pin when you've already knocked 9 over. You think you're going to get a strike.
Yeah. Oh.
So Cleary's ass has gone into Jerome Hughes' head, which tipped Cleary up, and Cleary's landed on his head and shoulder.
Jerome Hughes barely got touched, and he's grabbing his ribs. Mate.
My question is, why was Nathan Cleary even jumping in the first place?
Okay. Old mate goes down, and he's gripping his ribs here, and Cleary touch him. Mighty.
Well, this is a big moment. Nathan Cleary leaving the field for a HIA. And if the Storm needed anything else, that's a horrible scenario for the Panthers. 7.5 minutes in, and that has certainly done in any chance that they had.
Oh, boy.
The crowd booing as he leaves the field for some reason. That's pretty poor. to be honest.
Well, yeah, leaves the field for HIA and the crowd's booing him.
Yes.
Lovely, Storm supporters. Lovely.
Penalty stands to the Panthers, though. And they don't find touch. That's gone forward off the Storm, and the Panthers should get the ball back. Well, knock on called against the Panthers. Casey McLean has knocked it on. And, it was tapped back infield forward from Pappenhausen. And the Panthers, I think, are challenging just that. Captain's challenge nice and early. Challenging the call and knock on, but that's the big moment here. Nathan Cleary has left the field for HIA. Very much doubt that he'll be back. Just a precaution, if nothing else. Why bring him back and risk him in round 3? He's definitely knocked it on when he taps it back.
Oh yeah, that was
Look
at how far forward it goes.
That was my first call. Was it's gone forward when he taps it back.
Look how far forward it goes.
He runs forward to make it look even less.
Yes, Sam Booston. Hughes is still on the field because he's ripping ribs that no one touched.
Successful challenge for the Panthers. See, I called that when it happened live. They should just let me referee.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Let me ref the Storm. No, the game's over. Other team wins. Off you go, back to the showers.
It's got to be a little fair.
Nah, they can kick the ball off. That's it. Kick the ball off, start the game, and then you're off.
Imagine the amount of penalties you would give for back chat.
No way, Robert Howe. That is... I'd probably get penalised for back chat as a ref. No way. They're not wasting time on that challenge. That was a good challenge because Paps smacked the ball forward. How the on-field ref couldn't see that, I have absolutely no idea. The ball went past him. He was standing in front of Paps.
Chance for the Panthers here to make a big statement. 30 metres out. Their playmaker is gone. So I wonder what they do. Jack Cole maybe shifts to 7.
Oh, I don't know. They're a bit rattled. You can see it, though.
Well, they've lost their playmaker. They'll be headless. Let's have a look.
Cleary Cat 1. He won't be back tonight. That doesn't surprise me. He landed on his bloody neck.
Mitch Kenny inside the 20. Cole looks like he has slotted into first receiver there, the number 6. So wonder who takes over his role as 6.
Sam
10 metres out here.
You two couldn't ref
the crossfield kick. Taken by the Storm. 5 metres out from their own line.
I love it. You two couldn't ref. There's no liquor allowed on the field. That and the fact that neither of us can run 100 metres at any speed whatsoever.
A little bit of drizzle there as well. You can see the Panthers in wet weather footy, not normally very good. So that's another thing that's going on. So here's what the Panthers come up against here tonight.
Oh, man.
Melbourne Storm at home, wet weather, and 7.5 minutes in, already without Dylan Edwards, they've now lost Nathan Cleary. And a penalty to the Storm.
And Jerome Hughes. Yeah, I mean, those ribs are fine, aren't they, mate? You know, like... God.
Penalty here for a leg pull. That's another piggyback upfield. The Panthers have got to sort their discipline out. Too many gifts for the Storm down this end of the field. Wow, no Dylan Edwards, no Nathan Cleary. Panthers well and truly up against it. That's a shame that if the Panthers were going to manufacture something, it was going to revolve around Cleary. So it's kind of killed the game in a sense. But these things happen. Hughes changes direction, links up with Munster.
Maybe
throws a flat pass to Katoa.
Maybe it was bad luck of that game 1 origin.
Maybe. Hughes to Pappenhausen through the hands. They go Howarth. Takes the line on. 10 metres out again here, the Storm. They smell blood. Pappenhausen to Munster in midfield. Chips over the top. And this will surely be a try. If they get the bounce, they do. And it's Eli Katoa. Well, I get a tick off my multi. It's going to be a big, big score here.
It's going to be terrible. I'm going home.
It's going to be a big score.
Bellyache still not smiling.
$5. Ahoy, mate. See, if Dylan Edwards is playing, that space is not there. It's as simple as that. There is nobody there. If Dylan Edwards is playing fullback, that try doesn't get scored. 10 points to nil, the kick to come. Katoa scoops it up. Peel fries, ahoy, mate.
Peel fries, welcome. Ahoy. Been a minute. Hope you've been well, mate.
Yeah, this is not good because in my preview video, there was a couple of comments about how I spent too long. You spent too long blah blah blahing about the Storm Panthers game. It's easy, Storm 13+. And I went, yeah, you guys are going to be in for a bit of a surprise. I obviously said that on the proviso that Nathan Cleary would be playing.
Is he playing? Is Blaise Solangi playing?
Yeah, well, he would have been activated, the 18th man. Nick Meaney converts. Yeah, Blaise Solangi, he would have been activated when Nathan Cleary went off HIA.
Oh.
12 points to nil. Yeah, you don't think about it till you can feel it.
Yeah, exactly. Tell you what, if anyone wants a crash diet, get dental surgery.
Nice one. Odd pop it. Yeah, I've got. You can't see it on account of the green screen, but I've got my dartboard here in the studio. Back underway. Papali'i takes it. And the Panthers have got a lot of work to do here, and they've got to do it without the little maestro, Nathan Cleary, or Dylan Edwards. It's going to be a big ask. Who knows? Blaise Solangi might come out and have a blinder. So Blaise will be playing 6. Jack Cole will have shifted to 7. That's my guess.
How long's Dylan Edwards out for?
Oh, he'll be out for a couple of weeks. Got, some sort of leg injury.
I see Tommy Turbo and DCE have been named weekend, so they're fine.
Tommy Turbo's ruled out.
Oh, he got ruled out now. Okay,
Yeah.
last I saw he was named.
Yeah, they named him, but he has now since been removed. 5th and last here, the Storm. They put it high from halfway, and they lose the ball forward.
Oh, but
it's there for the Panthers.
But, Munster's bitching for a penalty, as he does.
Back in possession now, the Panthers. I can't believe the Sharks' odds.
2 to 3 weeks, eh?
Yep. And Nathan Cleary will probably be on mandatory stand-down. Hang on, what category is it for a mandatory stand-down the next week? Penalty out of the Panthers on the 4-meter line.
You guys have like a secret chat where you've decided to get that because it's freaking me out.
Category 1, yeah. Oh, and they've missed touch again, the Panthers. Good Lord.
So he's definitely out tonight, obviously. So category 1 out next week too.
2 penalties in a row. They've missed touch. It worked out for them last time because the tap back in field was forward. Not on this occasion. The Storm made sure they got it right this time.
It was such an awkward jump from Cleary too. I don't even know why he did it.
I have no idea why he was jumping. He wasn't contesting for the ball. He just sort of
so random.
He just sort of went up in the air.
Yeah, mandatory 10 days. That sounds about right.
64% possession here for the Melbourne Storm, and a 6 again to boot. Here they come again, the Storm. 40 metres out, full set of 6. Oh, no, this is going to be bad. This is going to be brutal. Another 6 again. Inside ball for Josh King.
6 again on top of a 6 again. Just let it roll. Good Lord.
The streak, it's about to be broken. 11 games straight. The Panthers have won with Adam G.
Oh, and he's dropped the ball.
Is dropped by Grant Anderson with the overlap. To'o picks it up, but the referee blows his whistle.
He is looking very tanky, isn't he little To'o?
Yeah. 11 games in a row. The Panthers have won with Adam G about to come crashing down here.
Yeah, no, that's it. Heel fries. He had no reason to jump for that ball. I don't know what he was thinking. So I don't know. Oh, the joys.
Wow, that's cool. That was
so evil.
Panthers with the scrum. Alamotti brings it outside the 20.
What about the most emo evil you can get?
Down the short side, a big charge here from Liam Martin and a penalty to the Panthers.
Bored. Cheers to that.
Well, Cameron Munster's claiming that Liam Martin was leading with the elbow.
Lead you with an elbow, Cameron Munster. Shut up.
16 minutes gone, 12 points to nil. Talungi finds touch on halfway.
Amazing.
Yeah, they found touch. And immediately they send it wide, now cutting back in field. 24, I don't know who that is.
Isn't that? Nope. Oh, is that Blaze Talungi?
No, Talungi's 18, 24.
24 is not
Doesn't
even
seem
on
to
the
exist.
score sheet.
I'm gonna say it looks like Casey McLean, but would have thought he'd be wearing 2. Big Nelson ready to come on.
Oh, great.
Notice this, ahoy. Whoa, whoa.
What the hell are the lights doing?
Just flickered at the stadium.
Why are the lights flickering? Someone fall asleep on the button? Like, that's not on. That's not on.
Through the hands now, and they've created an overlap, but cutting back in field.
Right, tip.
Casey McLean, I'm pretty sure that's him. He's wearing 24, but he's actually number 2. Crossfield kick here on the 5th and last.
Give it to Isaac Tungo.
Taken by Xavier Coates. And again, the high ball on the goal line diffused by the Melbourne Storm.
No dis. That's your hot take, is it?
No offense, notice this. That's not a hot take. That's just ludicrous. But then again, people said it was ludicrous about the Broncos.
Give me $5. You're onto something, as usual. It will be.
30 meters out from the line. Munster keeps it low and flat.
Undertakers are coming.
And it's through the feet of Jenkins. Tried to trap the ball, but missed it.
Oh, that guy looks terrified.
He's not having a very good debut.
He's not having a good...
Out of position, which... Whoa, very white.
So... Lord, I thought I had white thighs.
Sorry, we've been a bit distracted here.
A little bit blinded.
Alamotti brings it outside the 40. Good charge. Paul Alamotti leading from the front here. Oh, was that a play the ball? Yes. Allowed to go on. You know how they're cracking down on the foot hitting the ball.
I am, yes. Okay. See, look how we don't bitch for a penalty. Learn from that Munster.
Kicking high to Coates again, who's bumped off the ball, and this will be a penalty to the Storm. Silly there from Tunga. They've really got to sort their discipline out here, the Panthers.
Yeah, they really do. Ivan Cleary is going to pull a spanking in the
that was just
dressing
completely
room at halftime.
Unnecessary. Once again. Really, really poor.
Although, to be fair, he had a giraffe coming at him, and if you put your head down, you don't really see where Xavier Coates is gone. Hours over him.
Hughes finds touch on the 40-metre line for the Melbourne Storm. Heel Fries has got Storm, 13+, Pappy, and Coates. Panthers aren't the same without Lua. You can see, I think, more to the point tonight, losing Nathan Cleary 7 minutes in has completely spun this game out of control. 6 again here. Obviously, Lua is a big loss to the team.
Hey, good heel Fries.
Here's out the back to Pappenhausen. They're attacking this edge again. Meaney bumps off one, heads back in field. Or floats for Grant. And King will settle things down and straighten it up the middle. Tackle 2. So many tackles. Yes, no Dylan Edwards either. And a penalty right out in front for another leg pull. Well, the discipline here from the Panthers is atrocious.
Your dad will be going off right now.
He's probably turned it off if he had it on in the first place.
Oh, there's been many a times I've turned off a Storm game because,
Wow, they're going to take the 2 here, the Storm.
Going to keep piling on the pressure.
They are backing themselves to take the points and get back to... Let's face it, they're getting back down here very, very easily.
Sam Booston, that's... Yeah, and they just keep missing, touch and all that. But anyway, that's...
No, the Storm.
Interesting.
The Storm are getting back down this end of the field very easily. Take the 2. Put the scoreboard pressure on. Just get into the head of the Panthers. So it actually it makes sense to me.
I was going to say Riv on TikTok there. I go for the Broncos.
There he is, Nathan Cleary. He's all taped up. Got his shirt off.
For the Sharks.
He's done.
Oh, they're about to take the tape off.
Oh. I think maybe they're putting more tape on. Even more. Yeah, anyway. That's obviously the big news in this game so far. Nathan Cleary out of the game.
Odd Poppet, Esquire. Whereabouts are you located? I'm going from that comment that you may be in the States.
Wrong.
Huh?
Wrong.
Oh, apparently I'm
Defunk.
wrong. I'm wrong. So
welcome to the stands, Defunk, a new channel member. Defunkity Funk.
Welcome, Defunk. Are you in Wales? Okay. All right. Yeah, most things in nature here yeah. I've there's a red-bellied black snake hanging around my backyard. It's or at least one, but there are 2 snake skins out near the pavers got up against the side gate. So they've obviously used the pavers to shed. And I swear this snake skin is perfect. There's even a head, like you can see the head on it still. So yeah, lots of snakes in my area.
And what's happened here? The referee's blowed his whistle, said go back to the mark.
Yes.
Playing the ball 20 meters out.
How are you?
Yes, welcome back, Defunk. Yes, he was already a channel member, of course. He's just renewed. Thank you very much for that, Defunk. Munster heads across field. They've got to shut him down.
Audio, I agree. I hope the Tigers have a fabulous season. They're my emotional support team.
62% possession, Melbourne Storm. That's unreal. Here's they've created space down this edge again, but Nick Meaney is shut down this time by Casey McLean. 5th and last, the Storm. Here's puts it high. Oh, this is a tester for young Jenkins. What I was expecting first, and he's done well.
He's got it. He dove into it.
It wasn't pretty.
Immediately tackled. It definitely wasn't pretty, but he held on to it.
He's taken it. See, that was the kick I would have thought they put on first. Very first set of 6 of the game for them. A kick like that. Test out the young fella.
Wait, who's a Kiwi? I'm not a Kiwi.
Sam Vouston is.
Oh, Sam Vouston is. I'd missed him saying that. So, but yes. Yeah, lots of snakes around this area. And we've just had flooding
Set
from
restart
the
here. Set restart for the Panthers. They're 35 out.
Come on, give it to... Who did I have? Isaac Tungo.
We'll come back to those questions in the chat room. Oh, that's a loose pass out the back. Jenkins collects it, has to surrender. Isaiah Yo's having a crack here at Harry Grant.
Smack him out, Isaiah.
There's a lot of feeling in this game. You do not normally see Isaiah Yo arc up like that.
Nah, obviously Harry Grant's mouthing off again.
20 metres out, and he's lost the ball.
Come on!
Plays to Lungy, loses the ball in the play the ball.
No way. There had to be a little nudge in there from Jerome Hughes.
Loose passes out the back. Dropped balls.
Harry Grant runs into Isaiah Yo.
Yes.
Isaiah Yo's not even looking at him. And wonders why Harry is like, don't even pull that shit with me, mate, or I'll... And now, of course, we watched that. We didn't get to see where Jerome Hughes would have obviously tampered with the play the ball.
But yes, we're doing...
Clearly, I'm extremely biased. I hate Melbourne so goddamn much.
Claudio, we're doing very well after the cyclone. Everything's all good. Thank you.
Tigers, Gamer Mel.
Bulldogs.
Oh, heel fries. Don't be like that. Although I do get it. When Xavier Coates went to Melbourne, no respect.
Oh, that's right. He was one of your boys.
We don't talk about it.
Fifth and last coming up
Play the ball.
for the Storm, just inside Panthers territory again. It's been like, what did I say? It was like 3% possession. That's unreal. Hughes down the short side, puts it high, contestable kick. Storm racing through and they knock it on. Jenkins scoops it up well.
Come on, Jenkins,
almost gets
go.
on the outside, pops it back for To'o.
See, that was a nice little play.
Upfield.
Jenkins,
that's better.
That's a nice little play. That should give you some little bit of confidence, mate. Let's go.
That's a lot better. Talangi from dummy half. Casey McLean, a lot of fresh faces here in this Panthers squad. I reckon that's a very good choice. I would pop it, except that if you go for the Rabbitohs,
you must get a jersey and wear it to random places.
Well, I was going to say, if you go for the Rabbitohs, it means that tomorrow it's my team versus your team. That'll make it fun. Up over halfway now, the Panthers. Isaiah, fired up. After that Harry Grant incident, he's still chirping away. And the Panthers spill it in contact. It's been tapped back for Play on. This is and bobbling the ball now. Jack Cole inside to Liam Martin.
Stop standing so flat-footed, lads. Let's go. Liam Martin's been very quiet this evening.
They don't have Cleary there steering the ship. Fifth and last.
But you've got Isaiah, you've got Dylan Martin. You know, these guys, they know what to do.
This is a legitimate question now.
Liam Martin, Dylan Martin.
Why do they keep putting the high balls down to Xavier Coates? One of the most consistent and best players under the high ball. Can anyone answer that question for me?
Hits the wrong side of the boot and it's meant to go to the other side of the field.
Please, you would hope that it was that simple.
Sam, no marriages for me, thanks. It's easier to run away when you're not married.
And this kick has gone out on the full. The Storm, that's their first mistake of the night.
Amazing.
Jerome Hughes puts it out on the full. And we come back for the Panthers, but what can they make of it? 26 minutes gone, 14-0. The Panthers absolutely must be the next to score.
Yeah, we know, Taz. We don't have millions of dollars to show it, unfortunately, so you're just going to have to listen to us. Claudio, we are in Brisbane. We are staying very safe. Just watching out for lots of snakes.
30 metres out. In at first receiver on Cole. Inside ball for Sorensen. But not really asking any questions of the Storm defence at the moment. They've not been allowed to. Back inside. It goes to Smith. Pops it out for Sorensen. 15 metres out. The Panthers.
New follower.
Kenny to Now they've got space out to the right. Jenkins onto Tungo. Alamotti. And Paul Alamotti scores. Paul Alamotti scores. We've got a second tick off the multi. We just need Pappenhausen now. Paul Alamotti scores. The Panthers hit back. And that was slick. That was impressive.
That was Panthers football.
And if Nathan Cleary was still on the field right now, I would still not be writing them off.
Tungo, he drew those defenders in beautifully.
Yep, Xavier Coates.
Not that you can really call Pappenhausen a defender.
Yeah, Pappenhausen didn't trust Munster there to make the tackle. 2 ticks off the multi, 1 to go.
Damn it, I got 1 tick off the multi, 2 to go. Good, that'll give him a little bit of confidence. That's what we want to see.
Boy.
There we go. Some
that was so important.
Excellent analyses by Freddie. Apparently, when Tungo tucks the ball under, Pappenhausen thinks he's not going to pass, so that's why he tackle.
Yeah, so he dummied him.
He literally held it under his elbow for like a second.
The opposite of a dummy.
And then passed it out. So, well,
that was a crucial try. Needless to say. You want a soup diet? Well, I meant before now. Oh, Paul Alamotti's doing the goal kicking as well. Well, this ought to be interesting. Alamotti misses it horribly. And that's why he's not the first choice goal kicker, folks.
Good Lord.
That was atrocious.
That was awful.
All right, so now let's just add to the list for the Panthers. Playing the Melbourne Storm in Melbourne. No Dylan Edwards coming into the game. They've now lost Nathan Cleary. And they're going to have to go up in fours. Adding to the list of things they've got to combat here.
Yes. And hostile crowds. And rain. Did we say rain?
And rain. That's right. That's the
Did
one
we
I was
say
forgetting.
rain?
That's the one I was forgetting. The wet weather and going up in 4-point margins. Back underway. Taken in the in goal. They've nearly made a mess of it from the restart, the Panthers.
Good. That's what we need, though. We needed the Panthers. They needed to just settle things down.
They still look a little bit rattled. Spreading it wide early, and here goes Liam Martin straight through.
Go,
He's got
Liam!
no support with him. He brings it out to the 30. Where was the support runners there with Liam Martin? And now Liam Martin's hurt. Oh, Liam Martin's done his leg.
No. No, he hasn't.
Oh, no, he hasn't, because it's not Liam Martin. Is it?
Did he have a haircut?
Yeah, unless he's had a haircut, it's not Liam Martin. It is
That's
Liam Martin.
He's had a haircut.
He's had a haircut, and he's done his ankle.
Oh, no.
Immediately, when he went to ground, he went clutching at his ankle here, Liam Martin. They've lost another one, the Panthers.
Oh, that was awful. Old mate fell on his foot and twisted it in. And
Yeah, Munster's fallen on his leg. And this could be the end of Liam Martin tonight. Munster's gone on report.
Good. Put him on report. Send him off. Throw him in a hole.
He's having a laugh about it, Munster,
Of course he is.
because they've just taken out another key figure of the Panthers team.
Because he swung at him with
Yeah.
his...
What's it called? Hip drop.
He hip dropped and karate kicked him with his legs all in one motion. Of course it's a penalty and on report, you absolute twat.
Liam Martin's up and about, though, it seems.
What did you think I was going to say then?
Oh, something you weren't allowed to.
I know, I'm on the stream, it's fine. Ugh.
Something... I mean, it was Munster after all, and I know. I've heard some things. Liam Martin's staying out there.
He's staying out there. He's good. He's
tough. He's a tough boy.
He's tough. He's got a haircut, though. How do we recognise him without those
I didn't.
curls? Goodness me.
I was very uncertain that it was him. Back inside here for Tungo to take the head up. The Panthers. You should get that feeling if they can sneak another one here before the break. Cole on the wraparound, pops it up for Sorensen. They're 20 metres out now, 2 tackles left. They can just sneak another one here. This team, they'll start to gel in the second half. Yo offloads. Smith wants a runner on the inside. It's Cole.
That wasn't half, obvious at all. Just go that way.
Fifth and last.
Give it a Tungo. Come on,
Jenkins
Tungo.
puts the kick through.
Ah.
Papali'i has to play at it. Papali'i to play at it.
A little slightly, I don't want to put the mocker on him, but he's a little more confident, old mate, there. Put that kick through, he chased it down. Oh.
Here comes Big Nelson.
He's left his paw strip on.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't believe in free speech heel fries, so the other option is...
that doesn't go on the 10. That's bloody awful, you absolute twits. Pappenhausen has kicked the ball for a short restart. The ball hasn't even gone 5 metres, and Melbourne are just standing around like idiots. So it's Penrith's ball again. Nass left his paw strip on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Do you think the sweat's going to help it, clean him up a bit more?
Well, it's to assist with the breathing, isn't it?
Come to New Zealand.
6 more tackles here for the Panthers.
We'd love it.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Go take
New
wasted
Zealand
on the
tour.
road. You don't want to get on a plane with me. I hate flying.
Let's get through the Queensland trip first. Let's get the Queensland show done first.
The one that's just up the road.
Yeah, see if we can make that work.
Oh!
Straight through now goes Liam Henry. Oh, he's 2 meters short. They go left here. The Panthers starting to get some possession. Oh, that's a huge tackle on Blaze Talungi.
Heel
He
fries.
got absolutely folded by Katoa.
Heel fries will be loving that.
Heel fries is up out of his seat, cheering that one on. Tackle 3 here, 10 meters out. The Panthers in midfield. Kenny switches direction. Short ball from Smith to Sorensen, who cuts back towards the post. 5 meters out. Tackle 4, Kenny. Heads across field for Cole. Cole beats one. They've got an overlap. Alamotti gets a double. Paul Alamotti gets a double.
I look a little stunned on that side of the field. Good.
The
So you
Panthers,
should.
no Dylan Edwards, no Nathan Cleary, and they just won't go away, this team.
As they shouldn't. They are the premiers. You're not talking about, who can I... The Titans. Who can I say that's not going to piss off someone in the chat room?
That's a bit rough on the Titans.
Damn it! You should have given it back to Tungo. That's twice now. My multi to come off.
Let's see. Has he scored it?
Yeah, let's give it to him.
Oh, he bobbles the ball. Oh, he scored it all right.
You
Bloody
give it
hell.
to it if it was Melbourne.
Jeez. What are we even talking about? Has he scored it?
Has he scored it?
Of course he has. Paul Alamotti.
Good.
Oh, whilst I'm excited that we got another subscriber, it is a shame to see that number broken anymore.
We're always evil. Always evil.
Have you seen that shirt that I always wanted to buy one? It was 333. I'm only half evil.
Yeah. Yeah. I say that all the time when I see 333.
What the hell was happening there with the Storm defensive line? They were up in a triangle. Beautiful work, Paul Alamotti, a double.
My multi's paying like $150, I think.
Yeah, same here.
Not huge, but after I won like $220 last week, I'm kind of hoping to pop it up a little bit more. But I need Tungo and I need Xavier Coates to score, so we'll see how that goes.
Alamotti from the sideline. Mine's going very well. Levi. This time he's got it better. Alamotti with a sighter. Last time out, it was a shocker.
Alamotti.
This time he puts it down the middle from the sideline. 14 points to 10. The Panthers are well back. But no Nathan Cleary. Let's remember that. Yeah, so my try scorers are going really well. I've got 2 off the 3 legs. What, you've got 1?
I got 1. Tungo's not being selfish.
That's good.
All he has to do is dummy and then spin, drive it in. Can I say drive it in?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Mesh some sports here. Do the little spin, drive it in.
Back underway. Panthers. Oh, Brian he was never passing that ball.
2-2-2.
The little tank. Brings it out to almost to the 30.
Oh,
and that's a big contact.
Did those two headbutt each other?
Nelson.
Nelson has absolutely annihilated Nick Meaney. That's some friendly fire right there. He's taken him out with his paw strip. Watch this.
Bang! Oh, well, that's the end of Nick Meaney tonight.
Oh, yeah. Nick Meaney just got absolutely...
Nelson's head.
Go and get your teeth checked, buddy. That's a root canal waiting to happen. Yeah. I don't know why I'm answering that commentary.
Nelson.
But yes, I did hear the crack all the way through my TV. Hey, if Cleary was off, Meaney's off. You just got headbutted by Nas, for fuck's sake.
That's at 100%, that is HIA.
Back to Nas.
He's walking back to position.
Oh, that's bullshit.
The independent doctor will
Thank
get
you.
involved. Look, he's checking his teeth.
He's checking his teeth. He heard
Craig
me.
Bellamy can't believe it.
Go and get your goddamn teeth checked. I tell ya.
Craig Bellamy can't believe it. Well, he's staying.
How is he still on the field after that?
Independent doctor will rule on that. Independent doctor will get him off. It's all good.
He better.
See, the Panthers.
He's not even facing the right way and his eyes are all watery.
The Panthers.
Oh.
Yeah, here he comes.
Thank
Independent
you.
doctor. Yeah, see, they tried to get away with it.
They always try to get away with it. It's the storm.
Cheeky Melbourne.
Try to get away with anything.
The Panthers were looking after Nathan Cleary. I'm sure they didn't want Cleary to go off.
Oh. 100%. Give me $5. Have a good day at work. Hope it's not too bad, but hey, it's Friday.
Is it?
Oh. I don't know what day of the week it is, dear. No, it's not. It's Thursday.
Yeah,
My bad.
you.
Sorry. Well, that's all right. For most of yesterday, I thought it was Tuesday, so I'm doing real well this week.
I love it when people try and it's like, oh, you never know what day. Oh, wait, I'm the one who's in the wrong here. You got to love that.
Oh,
Fifth
that's
and
all
last
right.
year. And the Panthers put the ball high to Xavier Coates again for some reason.
Again, Xavier Coates.
Matty Colkin, ahoy, mate.
Lord.
Lizette won again today. Very nice. Doing really well.
What's
Oh, look at that. Possession has swung.
Who's Lizette?
Possession is suddenly 51% in favor of the Panthers. Remember, we were talking about, I couldn't believe it was something like 69% Melbourne Storm. The game has swung. Big Nelson now trying to... Oh, and he's lost the ball there, Nelson. He's lost the ball in the play of the ball, and they're letting him know about it too.
I get his
They are
posture.
letting him know about it. Nelson loses it. And here come the Panthers again. Could they bag another one before the break? Isaiah, thank you very much for the rose over there on TikTok. Cheers. Very much appreciate that. Panthers scrum down, 40 metres out. 4 minutes to go till the halftime break. The crowd is almost in a stunned silence here at the moment. Liam Martin's ankle's all right. He takes the hit up. And a penalty right out in front for the Panthers. Take the two.
Run it.
Take the two.
Carlton are up from around the grounds, just in case anyone was wondering or caring.
Take the two. We've got merch to sell.
6-4-40.
Oh,
5-5-35 over Hawthorn. Come on, Carlton. Don't bugger it up like you did last week.
They've tapped and gone, the Panthers. No interest in the two.
Told you they weren't going to
No interest in our T-shirts.
No. You can still sell the T-shirts. They don't need to, take the two.
Through the hands out to this edge, this right edge. They've had some success. Martin offloads to Jenkins. Fires a back in field to Cole. And Liam Henry sets it up 20 metres out.
Guys, we actually are in the same...
Mitch Kenny, loose ball out the side. Jenkins now dummies and almost goes through.
We actually
Tackle
are in
four.
the same room.
10 metres out. Here they come, the Panthers. Little grubber kick in behind the line. Was it played at? No, says the referee. Fifth and last. 10 metres out. Let's see. I'm guessing they'll put a high ball up for Xavier Coates.
Give it to Tungo.
Cole runs it to the line. Grubber kick in behind the line. Storm have to play at it. And it's battered dead by Grant Anderson. Goal line dropout. 2.5 minutes to go. The rain is belting down now.
You are correct, Odd Poppet. Sharks game's on Saturday. Not tomorrow.
Yes.
See, you saying tomorrow, and I knew the Sharks game was on Saturday. It made me think it was Friday.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened, and that's what I'm sticking to. It is absolutely pouring down in Melbourne, and they go for the short kickoff again, but it
Panthers
doesn't come up for them.
Jenkins into midfield for
They know how to bat
Henry.
it backwards.
Oh,
Freezing.
Nelson with the reef.
Oh.
And then it's loose on the ground, and the Panthers dive on it.
Isaiah Yow's got it back.
It's still there for the Panthers. Nelson did so well.
Is it Isaiah Yow?
Yeah.
Hell, sometimes.
5 meters out from the line. Panthers starting to get some things go their way. Martin puts the step on.
Yeah, the green screen does weird things sometimes. We've had that happen before.
Moses Leota, is it?
Yeah, pick his leg up, Nas. That's exactly what you want to do. Put yourself on report.
Oh, no, that's Isaiah Papali'i. 10 out anyway, the Panthers. Short ball for Sorensen.
It is boring at AAMI Park.
14-10, fifth and last. Panthers. Cole. Kinks it over the top.
Tango!
Tongo's involved, but it's taken by Howarth. Jack Howarth now breaks away.
Keanu Reeves. Young Keanu has the ball.
15 metres out. The Storm have done extremely well to hold on there. And they'll go to the halftime break. 14 points to 10. Seems.
Let's
Still
get an
time.
intercept. Come on, Panthers. Give him what for?
Munster.
Give him what for? Snap him in half. I think these are basically non-alcoholic drinks.
God, I'd hate it if they were. Can you imagine?
What if they were alcoholic?
Yeah.
Everybody
I don't need to imagine. I've seen
most
it.
people have seen me commentate a Storm game on strength booze.
Fifth and last, they're going to run it here. The Storm, and it's been tapped into touch by the Panthers.
And it ain't pretty.
That was off the Panthers. And the Storm racing to get this scrum set.
15 seconds to go. Calm down. Panthers aren't going to race to get the Storm set. Just call time. Literally 10 seconds to go.
It's not even a scrum. Oh, this was a risk running it on the fifth and last. I suppose it's nearly half time.
It wasn't played at, so.
And that will be the halftime break.
Yes.
What was the point of that? Why did they race into position?
Only to
just to do that.
Because he tried to milk a penalty. He was down on his haunches. He was trying to milk a penalty.
That was the idea. Oh, God. I would not want to be going into the halftime sheds to face that man.
Bellamy
looks furious.
Furiously writing something. Seriously, what's with the nose thing? Is it broken?
Isn't it to assist with breathing, airflow, that sort of thing?
If you require assistance with breathing whilst you're playing a sport that you should be fit enough to play, maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't be playing.
Well, that's why he's off the interchange bench. Boy, there's an idea.
He's always off the interchange bench.
Maybe.
What's an idea?
Sam Valson, maybe we could, like, as a perk of channel membership, you can get your for one stream a week. Not one stream a week. Oh, yeah,
one game a week?
Yeah, one game a week.
One stream.
Yeah.
Well, it depends if you do a double in a stream.
It depends, yeah.
Have your photo on
you
the
can
green
have
screen.
your photo on the green screen.
Is it like a Nickelback type of Inception photo?
I used to do that on Intoxigamer.
What do we?
It was a little bit of a different setup in Intoxigamer, though, of course.
What do we think then? Team?
Oops.
Channel members? Team members? On YouTube? I don't know, TikTok. We got the same thing on TikTok with the.
No.
So
I don't know what.
we're still trying to figure TikTok out, but if you are a channel member on YouTube or a subscriber, no, just channel member.
Yeah,
Then
I can't do it for all 4,100
no.
whatever.
So if you're a channel member on YouTube, got an email address?
Yes.
Send us a photo that you'd like to have on him. Put a photo. Do a little fun frame for you.
Remember we used to have
They can pick a frame. Give them some options.
Remember we used to have the footy field.
We did have the footy field.
You got to pick your jersey, and it was too much upkeep.
That team got way too big for the footy field.
Which is such a cop-out, honestly.
Yeah, team got way too big for the footy field.
It's such a cop-out for me, though, to say, oh, it was too much work. But
I told him to do stands, like put everybody in the stands, but, yeah.
Yeah, we could do it. It could be on the members stream instead of this backdrop. We do have the stand with the people in the background. That'll work.
Matt Culkin, I'm a mate. I'm the reason this has been revamped and restarted 3 years ago. 3 and a bit years ago. This is our fourth year.
Yeah.
Yep. Because we used to go out and watch State of Origin games at pub. And during one of my epic rants, Dan thought it would be hilarious to have my reactions live streamed. So Western World of Sports was reborn after Dan attempted to do some rugby union games in 2019
Rugby World Cup.
Yeah.
Didn't really take off.
So, good mates.
And it just, it sort of evolved into
met
commentary
through the Brisbane metal scene. Sort of, because he's not really into metal.
Oh, but
the heaviest band that he's into.
I was part of the scene, though. Like,
you were
I used
part
to
of the scene.
Hang out at the gigs.
You were part of the scene. Generally, after the bands had finished, you'd come and hang out at the gigs.
Yes, exactly, because I didn't care about any of the music. I mean, I'd come out and support my mates who were in metal bands, but
it
doesn't mean I had to like it, right?
Exactly. So yeah,
I was just being a good friend, supporting.
So that's how. Yeah.
Enjoy your night, Poppet.
Have a good. What a good child helping your mum. I'm sending my mum to haunt Reece Walsh, just saying she better help me. So just saying. But yeah. Have a good night. Good day, Odd Poppet. Thank you for joining. It's been fun. Sam Baston and Xavier might score, you reckon, in the last 10 minutes? Yeah, well, as long as he scores and as long as Isaac Tungo scores, then I'm pretty happy. So, yep. Jason Calloway, you should get a bonus bet, or you should get your money back, because that can possibly negate your multi, obviously. So just double check that. And but yeah, that's generally what happens when somebody goes off injured, especially so early into the game. Yeah. So double check that one.
Oh yeah, if Nathan Cleary was in anybody's multis, they will certainly return those.
It'll be voided and you'll get your money back. Should be. Sam wants to hear the theme song. Apparently we deserve a break.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Is
that a nice way of saying you're sick of hearing about us? Look at you bloody pansy. Oh, I'm going to go down injured because, someone ran into me and then I'm going to get up and be absolutely perfect for the rest of the game. Okay.
What the hell?
Oh, they just had Jerome Hughes on the screen grabbing at his ribs after, he allegedly got injured. I'll give you something to grab, mate.
What about bloody trying to milk the HIA? That bothered me.
What, with Nick Meaney?
Yeah.
I know, right? Like, where's the duty of care for your teammates? Where's the duty of care for the players? Like, for your own player? Like, that's just...
Like, there should have been absolutely no reason the independent doctor had to get involved there. He should have come straight off. But anyway,
unbelievable.
All right, who wanted to hear the theme song?
Oh, Sam
Balston. All right. Theme song. I'm glad people like it.
Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts.
We should do a mimed version of a music video one day.
We can do an AI version video.
They're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and take.
All right. I just need Ryan Pappenhausen here in the second half. And then we get a good multi. The odds for my multi were around about $8, I think. What about your one? What were the odds for your multi?
Oh. Something stupid. You know what I put ones on? Phrasing.
Yeah.
And I boosted mine as well.
Oh, right.
I've got like $7. I've got 7 bet returns and 13 power plays apparently, so I lose a lot. What do we got?
Will says go Panthers.
I can cash out for $4.70 on a potential win of 150.
Ned's doesn't have cash out.
Ned's.
Well, at the moment, I just go wherever the... You know how it is. I'll log in somewhere. I logged into Bet365 the other day, and I'm like, what? Got $300 in here?
Forward.
Why?
Send it to me so I can watch some NBA. I boosted it from $10 to... No, from $10.75 to $12. 10-game multi, 3 legs, and I just put $10. It's $120. But I always put... In my same-game multi, so my 3 try scorers, I also put like little individual bets on them to win my money back if only one of them. That generally helps my money up because it wins back basically what I've bet on the whole.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Musk Bloodhound, ahoy! Dan and Michelle love the show. Been following for a second year. Don't drink, but enjoy the chat and knowledge. Cheers.
Oh, good. I have no knowledge. I'm just saying. So it's all Dan's knowledge, obviously.
Have you been chatted before?
Yeah, I'm just
The name
going to
rings
say.
a bell.
Oh, well, I was going to say the name doesn't ring a bell, but unless you
Okay,
had
but yeah,
another name.
Not a...
No.
The name sounds familiar, but sort of not like on the level of, say, a heel fries or a genitalia or a UFC. You know, not that level. But we do get a lot of lurkers.
We do get a lot of
A lot of
lurkers.
which fine, by the way.
Absolutely. If you just want to listen to us talk bollocks
You don't
and
need to
him
chat.
commentate the game.
You don't need
Go
to
for
chat. It's not a mandatory thing. I just can't help but notice. Michael Russell. Okay.
Michael Russell. That name's familiar.
Yeah, that
That name's familiar.
That's very familiar.
Rebel Nuts. What's your guys' biggest win? I assume you mean in multis. Well, mine was last week. I had like $200 I won. I don't really win a huge amount, so that's probably one of my best ones. That is a god awful suit. But yeah, no, I usually $50, $60 here and there, but yeah. Ugh.
Max Hodge. What
Taking
are our
a knee.
thoughts on Nathan Cleary?
Heel fries, it has. It's been 4 years of you hating me.
What's our thoughts on Nathan Cleary? Why the freaking hell did he jump?
Why
Why was he jumping?
What was he doing?
The ball was behind him. I still can't make heads or tails out of why he jumped and got himself into that position in the first place. Maybe he thought the ball was going to bounce back in his direction. Maybe. I mean, we can only have guesses as to what might have been going through his head when he did it, but I just can't believe that he had no reason to be in the air.
Really, yeah. I don't know, Scorpio. Penrith are playing sensible footy now.
Now,
For the
yeah,
first 25
it
minutes
took a
of the
while.
game, they weren't playing anywhere near sensible footy. It was scrappy. There, kicks out on the full off penalties and stuff. Like it was just dumb football.
Yeah.
So they
But
seem to have
They
settled
were going
a
to
little
take
bit.
some time to gel, click into gear a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah. You got Storm 40 plus. Holy hell. I tell you what, a funny story. Well, not.
I mean, they looked
At one point,
at
it
about
looked like it might
15
have
minutes
happened.
in. They did look like that, but
Yeah, well, I'm coming back to that story, and apologies because you've definitely heard it here, and the people in the chat room, I do apologize. You've heard this story. I'll keep it short. But for the people that haven't heard it, I did a preview video for this weekend, put it up on YouTube, and there were a couple of comments. There were like 2 comments of I spent too long talking about the Panthers Storm game because to me this was going to be game of the round.
Well,
You spent too long talking about it. It's easy. Storm 13 plus. Like people, there seemed to be this minority expectation that the Storm were just going to come out and thump it. And I made the comment back and said, "Oh, I think you might be. Look, I hope it's a good game, and I think you might be very surprised come tomorrow night." And it was starting to look a bit nervy there at the start. It was looking very nervy at the start because, I mean, when somebody comes in, like to be content creators, you have to like.
oh god, are we content creators?
All these things have to be water off a duck's back.
Can I
right?
put that on my Facebook now?
Water off a duck's back with these things.
digital content
And so
creator.
sometimes, though,
I'm one of those.
it
Sorry.
Yeah,
You completely
I-
lost your train of thought.
Sorry,
I'm
I was
so
trying.
sorry.
it's so hard sometimes. It is so difficult sometimes.
Sorry.
Especially when a team's attacking 10 meters out from the line and I'm hearing about basketball.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Anyway, there was a point to that
To
story.
be fair, most of the times I'm talking about basketball before the team starts doing anything good at 10 meters out from their own line. You know.
No, when they're in that range, anything could happen at any moment. Tommy Lobb, ahoy there.
You were talking about how you got into trouble for talking too much about this game in
About this game.
was it a pre-round? Like was it
I
the
did a
whole
preview
round
video.
of the preview?
Just tonight and tomorrow night.
So how can you get into trouble about talking about this game too much if you were previewing tonight's game?
Because some people, for whatever reason, just
Wanted
like
to hear
go
about the game on Sunday afternoon?
No, I was going to say some people, for whatever reason, like to go on social media and be dicks.
Oh yeah, well we know them, don't we? Oh goodness gracious!
Max Hodge, I'm Dan. This is Michelle, and we drink and watch sports.
Yeah, we do, and we're doing it on the internet now for everybody to see / laugh at. Oh well, got to share your passions with some people sometimes, don't you?
Of course, he's giving them a spray. Robert Howe. He was furiously writing something down right on half time.
He was so angry. If they were up 40-0, he would have been angry.
Yeah,
Sure, there would be something to pick at, but
41.
you know what?
41-0. I think he would have been okay.
That's why
but
bellyache is what bellyache is. Except, you know, he could never do it for New South Wales for whatever reason.
Well, I have a theory on that. He didn't necessarily want to coach against his own people.
That's pretty much my theory too. Mhm.
So he wasn't as heavily invested because he's like, well, these are my mates over
Oh.
the other side. Has Nelson got more tape now? than when
Yes,
he started?
he's got a bloody face mask to match his paw strip. My God.
You know what that is? That's like, Nelson, if you're going to be out there headbutting blokes, we need to put this on for extra padding.
It literally looked like foam padding. Anyway, we've got kickoff, and the Storm have got the ball.
I'm going to go
And he's going
I'm
to the
sure-
bathroom, which means,
sure-
oh God, I'm going to have to try and commentate.
pee, which I'm sure everyone wants.
I don't know their names, so I'm just going to say Storm got the ball. Oh, the one with the foam head has decided to absolutely smash it up the field, and it does. He seems to, that foam padding seems to have given him some extra power because it takes 3 Panthers to put him down. Pappenhausen trying to go up the middle, trying to break through. We're on the 5th and last for Melbourne. What are they going to do with it? They seem to have come out with a little bit more intense. Obviously, that bellyache spray. And, what's his name? The new kid on the block, Thomas Jenkins, takes it absolutely beautifully. He actually jumped and caught it and landed and didn't spill the ball. It was amazing. That's got to do wonders for his confidence.
I'll tell you, it is a new level of following along a game of footy when you're in the bathroom and you just hear, oh, and I'm like, what happened? I've got to get back.
I couldn't remember his name. I keep going to call him Casey McLean, but he's not. He's Thomas Jenkins. And he took the ball on a high ball and he absolutely nailed it. It's great.
Nice. Seems to be getting into the flow of things.
Absolutely. Good. Good. Now let's hope we haven't put the mocker on him.
Meany suffered a fractured jaw.
So
What a
he's
take
off.
from Xavier Coates. Why are they putting high balls to Xavier Coates? Well, if he's got a fractured jaw, that would surely be the...
That's got to be a couple of weeks.
Oh, yep,
Easy.
The ball spills out the back and the Panthers dive on it. The ball's popped up for Yo. They've got numbers here to the left.
Give it to Tom.
The To'o. The pass from Casey McLean has gone out in front of To'o and into touch. Well, that was a chance for the Panthers. That was a huge opportunity.
Young
Wasted.
Keanu absolutely spills his lollies, and it's just yep, too
To'o
quick.
was in.
He
To'o was in
wasn't.
for all money.
He was not ready for that. He was not ready for that. Was that Blaze Talangi, number 24?
No, that was Casey McLean. Panthers still get the scrum feed, though.
Is Casey McLean wearing 24?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's why I keep getting confused with Thomas Jenkins. So, all right. So who's wearing number 2 for the Panthers? No one? Okay.
Yeah. Something must have happened to his jersey.
Oh, okay. The Panthers have got the ball back, so maybe it was tapped out by Melbourne.
No advantage.
No advantage? Okay, from the knock-on. Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Papali'i a metre short.
Yes, James. Another rule I don't know.
In at first receiver. Inside ball for Liam Henry.
Oh, pop it. Odd pop it.
This Panthers team, they're starting to believe. Cole dummies, goes into contact. He's held up. Third and fourth man in there. Munster and
Panthers
Grant.
team starting to believe like they're, last on the ladder and they're going up against the Premiers.
5 metres out. Fifth and last. Through the hands. They're going to run it here. Blaze Talangi gets all tangled up. Gets the pass back for Cole. Puts the grubber kick in behind Nelson.
Who knocks it on?
He's done well to take it there, Nelson.
He
and now he's
bobbled it.
clutching at his head. It wasn't anywhere near his head.
He didn't even get touched on your head. What did you come from the Jerome Hughes School of Acting?
Well, they've got a penalty here anyway, the Storm, I think.
That's a knock on. Bobbled it back into himself.
And diving on Nelson on the ground.
Doesn't even touch his head.
And he clutches at the back
and
of
he
his
clutches
head.
his
That was
neck.
called a knock on with down.
Holy Jesus.
Drum down, Panther speed, 10 metres out. I thought he blew a penalty. Storm. Down the short side, it opens up for Casey McLean to score.
Not Isaac Tungo.
Casey McLean scores. The Panthers are about to lead.
Yoo-hoo! Oh.
Play number 1 off the back of the scrum. Casey McLean goes over untouched. The Panthers. Unbelievable. No Dylan Edwards. No Nathan Cleary since the 7th minute. Oh, you just can't keep this team down. We've got a long way to go, of course, but I'm just going to say, isn't it funny? I do this whole video on YouTube previewing this game, explaining all the reasons the Panthers...
Stupid tooth hurts now.
Explaining all the reasons the Panthers can win, and I don't back myself to actually
tip them. That's what I want to see. I tipped them.
Did you?
Of course I did. You think I'm going to tip those idiots?
Wow.
I think I even tipped Parramatta, to be honest.
Yeah, well, that's not so crazy.
Yeah, Game of Mel, sorry. Seriously, though, come on. How can you support the acting and the LeBron James style, the flops that happen with Melbourne Storm? I just don't, I don't understand.
Paul Alamotti from right in front. Taking his time with this one, making sure of it.
Don't.
How could you jinx this? From right in front, how could it possibly be jinxed?
I'm sure I've seen Corey... Oh, I could not. I'm sure I've seen Corey Parker.
Oh, Corey Parker.
Didn't he kick goals, for a lot of his career?
16 points to 14. The Panthers have taken the lead for the first time.
I wasn't dissing Para heel fries.
No, she tipped them.
I don't know. I might have. I can't remember. It was round 1. It was 2 weeks ago. Okay, seriously. I jumped up and down on that last one and yelled, and now my tooth again.
I saw the microphones go into the red.
Well, I didn't hit my tooth on it. I just yelled too much, and good Lord. Panthers are still well in this. Never discount this team, even without Bill Edwards and Nathan Cleary.
Yeah, odd pop it. The Panthers have won the last 4 premierships in a row, and they've been
5.
And they've been in the last 5 grand finals in a row. So
Should be 5 in a row.
This is a good team. Odd Popper's new to rugby league. He's one of our rugby union followers that's decided he likes the streams, so he's going to pick a rugby league team.
Pick the Rabbitohs.
And he's picked the Rabbitohs.
I saw, what did I see the other day? Oh, Daz Rydell's wife had made a post and Cracker was in it and he had a Warriors hat on. I think he had a Warriors hat on. Maybe it was a West Tigers hat because he always picks a team that's coming last in sports for the season.
Oh, fair enough. Storm back up towards halfway now. 7 minutes gone already in this second half.
Is that your whole multi-game, Mel? I've got...
Pappenhausen secures space now for Anderson. Cuts back in field.
I've got to get Coates as well.
And shut him down. Oh, you need Coates? I need Pappenhausen.
Well, Game ML needs both of those. And Toto. And I need Isaac Tungo. So we need a whole bunch more tries.
Toto should have had one already. Pappenhausen. Now they've got numbers here, the Storm. Pappenhausen takes the line on. 20 metres out now, fifth and last. Munster puts the kick down the short side. Contestable. Coates gets the ball and scores.
What are we saying?
The Storm are back. Xavier Coates scores.
Let's go, my multi. I mean, providing it's confirmed, but there you go, Game ML.
And that is the bloke that the Panthers have been putting high balls to all night.
Dumbasses.
Xavier Coates winning the battle in the air quite easily here on Jenkins.
We're only 6 minutes into this half, too.
Well, Jenkins didn't even compete, and then he fell over, so couldn't make the tackle. That was an try.
And that's where you balls it up. Don't let that get into your head, mate.
That's another try that's not scored if Dylan Edwards is there. Yeah, thanks, Billy. We got it, mate.
Oh, God, you had a... Wait, is that a massive multi, or have you got two multis? Marley Prime.
Yeah, Marley Prime, where have you been, mate?
Have you just joining us? Marley Prime, Nathan Cleary was injured 7 minutes in. HIA, Cat 1, he's out for next week as well. Who Panthers got next week?
18-16, kick to come. Xavier Coates with one of the easiest tries that he'll score in his life.
Panthers have got the Rabbitohs next week.
Ooh, there you go.
Well, we said that when it was 14-0 Marley Prime. We thought that it was, the Panthers were done, but it was 14-0 at about the 20-minute mark. And
I thought after that first 7 minutes, I thought I was going to hear.
18-16, it's not damn thing. Good. Oh, okay.
He's taken half the amount of time that Alamotti took, and you're having a crack at him.
Yeah.
Pappenhausen converts.
I can't hate Paps too much because he's a New South Wales boy, but he doesn't play for them because he's so bloody tiny, so I can give him some.
Hell is this?
There's an election coming up.
Oh, is there? Oh, we've had this conversation. 18-16.
Okay, so Rabbitohs Panthers next week. So they'll have no Cleary against the Rabbitohs. Interesting.
Very interesting. 20 points to 16 with the Pappenhausen conversion. Panthers get us back underway. Oh, that's close to the dead ball line. Karma Chameleon brings it outside the 10. A little bit more sting in the Storm running now after that try. Oh, sweet. Somebody, Scorpio 69, still got your money on Penrith, and somebody's cashed 900 or 50.
Nice.
Very good job.
Very nice.
Alamotti, Katoa, and Coates. The hell of a multi. I just need Pappenhausen. God damn it. Come on, Pappy.
I need Tungo. Isaac Tungo.
40 metres out from their own line here on play 4 through the hands to Sean Bloor. Down that left edge. Fifth and last. Just short of halfway. Hughes puts it up. Coates flying through again. Why not? Panthers spill it backwards. Mitch Kenny collects it. Referee nearly went on his ass. He is down.
He's up
He's
now.
up and about now. I think that's why everyone's laughing.
Yes.
Adam G had a big slip.
He clearly hasn't been given the sticky stuff that the Storm have got on the bottom of their boots.
Carts had Coates, Paps in between, so you just need Pappy. Up over halfway now, the Panthers. Couple of tackles left. Through the hands now. Cole shows it inside. And now Tungo cuts back in field. Fifth and last. Just inside Storm territory. And Blaze Talangi puts the ball very high down the middle of the field.
To Coates
Contestable
again.
kick. It bounces to no man's land.
God.
And Pappenhausen collects it at the back.
Piss off, Hughes. Everyone saw what you were doing there. That's why the whistle didn't go.
Oh, really? I couldn't tell. 30 metres out from their own line now.
Oh my God, he's got Storm undies on.
Ah.
I saw a lightning bolt on his jocks, on Grant Anderson's jocks.
Was it the Broncos game the other week? Somebody had Broncos undies on?
Yeah.
Overlap to the left, but
I think it was Cobbo, wasn't it? Corn on the
think
Cobbo.
so.
Oh, good Lord.
Taken on the halfway line, the fifth and last. Young Keanu plays it. Hughes puts it high, looking for Coates again, but Coates is backed out of the chase here. And Jenkins takes it well, has to surrender as he ran in behind Alamotti.
And he knew it too.
4 points
Let
the difference.
him go.
52 minutes gone. Panthers to Talangi in midfield. Low play the ball. And a big leg drive there from To'o.
All right, I'm just going to put this out there. Odd Poppet, calling this the Ruggers is the most Aussie thing ever because you've instantly already shortened it, banged up rugby league. I don't think I've ever heard anyone call it Ruggers. Unless you're actually talking about rugby union.
Yeah, I was going to say we call rugby union the Rugger. Fifth and last, down the throw to Pappenhausen. Gives it off to Coates. Coates heads back to midfield. 20 metres out. He's driven back in the tackle.
Good.
Good, strong three-man tackle there from the Panthers.
Yep. Yeah, thank God.
Oh,
Sam
and now
Basden.
the Storm's starting to slip over in the turf.
Good. Yes. Odd
And he's
Poppet.
hurt himself.
Has he?
He's hurt his knee.
Has he? Or is he just bitching?
Oh, he's hurt his knee.
He's got a little
He
grass graze.
Turf. Give him a break. Look at the turf that got chewed up in his studs there.
That's not his studs. Because his leg can't bend in that direction. Oh, it's a little hyperextension. Get over yourself. Like there's not much. There's not much turf in those studs. That was the other dude's studs that that you were looking at.
Oh, the trainer.
Oh, for God's sake!
Grant Anderson.
Trainer's got more turf in his studs than you do, buddy.
Grant
What does
Anderson
that
down.
say?
He slipped in the turf and his knees buckled under him.
Oh,
The poor guy.
get
and Michelle
off the field.
has no sympathy for anyone in a
Wasting
Melbourne jersey.
time.
No
had
sympathy for
sympathy for Nick
anyone in
Meaney.
purple.
I had sympathy for Nick Meaney.
I think
because
everyone had sympathy with Nick Meaney.
if you're going to smack
Like-
heads with Nas, then
Big
y'all got to
Nelson.
have some sympathy there. And he's got a broken jaw.
Thank you very much. Upside down smiley face times 4. I think it's an upside down smiley face. You're closer than
It
me.
is
Can
an
you see?
upside down smiley face.
This is genuinely
Oh,
better than
look.
anything Fox or 9 could produce.
Look, he's
commentator-wise.
up and he's fine. What a
Ignore them.
surprise.
Ignore them. We just got given a big compliment.
We
Thank
did.
you, upside
Oh,
down.
no,
face.
they're taking him off. All right. I'm not taking it back.
I got to snap that one for my compliment wall. Kay says, let's go Storm. And DAUVZ13 says, come on Panthers. That's probably meant to be something that I just can't put together in my head at the moment.
Nah, me either. Joseph, you need Toto. Game ML, you need Toto too. Who else do you still need?
Game ML needs a few, doesn't she?
Yeah, I think she's got 2 bets on.
Through the hands now. Pappenhausen creates some space. Jack Howarth, young Keanu goes to ground though. Didn't give it to Coates. Fifth and last Storm. Munster on halfway puts that big Burton style boot up. And the Panthers, that ball was floating around everywhere in the air.
No one knew where that was going.
And Blaze Talungi's done extremely well in the end. He could have made a right mess of that.
TV2 Monster. It is the second half. We are 14 minutes.
Yes.
So 26 minutes to go. That is a god-awful photo of Brad Fittler as the expert.
It looks like the type of photo where they just decided they'd do headshots. They just went around the room. Brad Fittler was like reading or something, and they've gone, Brad.
Reading?
Something. On his phone or something.
Okay, on his phone.
And they've gone, Brad. And he's looked up. Snap.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fifth and last here, the Panthers put it high. Pappenhausen comes forward. The ball ends up in the hands of Coates. And now Jerome Hughes in midfield, wrapped up by Yo.
Oh, what are you going to do? You going to bitch again? Come on. Up you get. Bitchy
Storm.
McBitch.
10 metres out from their own line.
Tries to milk it.
Hughes does the flop, trying to milk a penalty. Panthers up quickly here on Coates, looking to offload. Can't get the ball away.
Oh. Find my basket because they'll understand what I'm
25
talking
out
about.
from their own line. Melbourne on play 3. Hughes in at first receiver, runs it to the line, out the back to Munster. Pappenhausen, they're going left. Pappenhausen dummies. Half a gap opens up, but it shuts down just as quick. Tackle 4 on halfway. Harry Grant scoops it up quick. Young Keanu brought down. Fifth and last now, the Storm. 40 metres out from the Panthers line over on that far edge. They're going to run it here. Hughes takes the line on. Rubber kick in behind. A bounce for Munster. Munster offloads to the Panthers. And the Panthers have the ball back 10 out from their own line. Well defended. Jenkins. It almost came off there for the Storm. To'o.
Go, To'o! Go!
Clean line break for Brian To'o.
Oh! Look at him try and throw off whoever that guy is.
And he's wrangled down. Yeah, by whoever
He
that
went
guy
like
is.
20 metres and he was holding on to one guy for about 5 of them. Literally
Panthers.
tried to flip him off him. He's definitely been doing some upper body work, old To'o.
Alamotti takes it inside Storm territory again. Yeah, To'o's looking mint.
Yeah, DJ Shark, it's, they're up for the grind.
Fifth and last, 40 metres out. Panthers. For Cole to put the kick in. He's got a little bit too much on it. The chase won't get through. And it's taken at the back just by the Storm.
Yeah,
Wishart's on.
Little bobble there.
Kieran Wishart now brings it out to the 10.
That is Rod Wishart's son, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rodney Wishart. Penalty Storm.
Oh, penalty Storm. Why?
Offside.
Oh, what a load. Oh, good lord. No, I don't think there's a good chance for a draw because if it does go into Golden Point, the Storm have got kickers. Better kickers than the Panthers have on the field at the moment anyway. But yeah, so they could get that field goal easily if it was going to go to a draw. So, yeah. Oh, you want to draw so you want the Knights to go up on top of the ladder? Good lord. I'm not sure which is worse, Knights or Melbourne on top of the ladder.
Oh, come on now. What's wrong with the Knights?
Ponga.
Oh, really? Just because he plays for Queensland, you're going to put the whole Knights?
No, because the Knights paid way too much money for him.
Well, they paid way too much money for Dylan Brown now as well. Karma Chameleon goes straight through. Gets the offload away.
They got him.
Alex McDonald. Half a metre short.
Come on, boys.
Front foot ball now for the Storm.
That's defense.
Hughes fires the huge ball over to Wishart, and Wishart scores.
Yeah, they had that massive overlap
The
there.
Storm are back. Wishart scores in the corner. 24-16.
Nah. Is it Nevea? Is that how you pronounce that? Or are you Nevea? No, there won't be a draw, unfortunately.
It was Karma Chameleon with the clean line break.
There's too much grudge between these two teams for it to ever be a draw.
Wrong person scored, said Game ML.
Yeah. Tonga is absolutely not the best fullback in the game. Just got to put that out there.
Who would you pick?
Not Ponga.
Edwards, who I would pick.
Yeah, absolutely.
But on current form, Kalen Ponga is a very close second. You don't have to like him to give the guy credit, you know?
Why?
Well, how can one argue with that? How can one possibly argue with that? You've got to give him credit, you know? Why should I?
Neve. Okay, gotcha.
We're only a few rounds in. Well, this being the start of round 3. We're only a couple of rounds in, but current form, Ponga's the best fullback. Maybe Jai Gray.
I'd rate Pappy over Ponga. Not just because he's a New South Welshman.
No?
Nah. Ugh.
The only reason it's not Dylan Edwards at the moment is
Yeah,
he had
but
that
that's
shocker.
the Cowboys.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking to Neve
Oh,
in TikTok.
care to share with the rest of us?
Oh, okay, sorry. Neve said he's stepping up and tearing up the field at the moment. He showed his class against the Cows last year. Oh, Pappenhausen.
Pappenhausen
Good
with the
Lord.
worst conversion attempt I've ever seen him take.
Oh my God, that almost went through the other end of the field.
You know what? He needs to score a try now to make up for that.
Do they have? Was it the Cows they had? Did you mean last week or last year, Neve? It was. They had the Dolphins last week, and I mean that's not really hard. But I mean, Cowboys though. I mean, come on.
Don't worry, mate. She won't give any credit to any Queensland player.
I will. I've given credit to Queensland players in the past. Maybe back in the 90s when the good ones played.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah, but it was the Cowboys.
it's
We
not even
all
a
know what
conversation.
they're going to be like.
Not even a conversation worth having. I'm surprised though that she gave Ryan Pappenhausen credit. He plays for the Storm, another team that she hates.
Cat Lego, ahoy, welcome.
Yes, Cat Lego, ahoy there, mate. How are you? Melbourne
Goodness.
look like they've got things well under control at the moment, but we said that in the first half as well. Pappenhausen down the short side,
Ooh.
crunched in the hit by Liam Martin.
Absolutely.
Fifth and last,
So-
20 minutes to go.
Liam Martin's not much taller than Pappenhausen, but he's about 2 foot wider.
Oh, yeah. And probably about 100 kilograms heavier.
Yeah.
Jenkins slips in the turf as he brings the ball back. They've got to get this field sorted out.
You could never rate Paps when he has that haircut. Yeah, look. It's not a great haircut, but it's certainly not
There's
the
been
worst
worse.
in the NRL.
Well,
Oh, come on. The haircut you can change easily. What about
Yeah.
all Ponga's bloody prison tat stickers? You know, prison sticker tattoos.
well, he could have those covered over.
He
or
could.
removed.
He could. But it'd take a hell of a lot more than a simple...
So he obviously likes them, is
Razor.
the point that I'm making. Through the hands now, the Panthers have got space down the left.
Load it up.
Fifth and last now, 30 metres out, the Panthers.
Ooh.
Blaze Salungi puts it high down the middle of the field. Contestable kick. Everyone lets it bounce. It goes into the in-goal. Pappenhausen slips and it'll be a goal line dropout.
Ooh, he looks a little bit ginger. No, he seems to be all right. No, he's grabbing at his ankle a little bit. No, he's all right. He
Fixing
made
his
a little bit
socks.
of a grimace, so guessing that, you know, it's nothing massive.
He was just fixing his socks. It's all good. I need
Ooh.
him. Well, at least I've got cash back no matter what happens now.
Kelte Mayang Trading. Possession. We can update you on that.
Pappenhausen with the short restart.
I'll find out for you.
And the Storm come away with it. Xavier Coates bumps away from one. He's running crossfield though. Nick Drayton, there he goes. Tackle one for the Storm. 25 out from their own line. The short restart has worked.
Possession. 49% to the Storm, 51%
Wow.
to the Panthers. So very, very close in the possession.
J-Dog, ahoy mate. Yeah, very close. And I mean, it's pretty close in the game as well, to be honest.
Yeah, it's only 8 points.
Utikamanu takes it up over halfway. On tackle 4. Hughes. Out the back to Munster. Numbers here for the Storm, but Pappenhausen takes it into contact. They had an overlap there. They had him absolutely skinned. Fifth and last. 40 out. Munster with a chip and chase for himself, but it's taken by Lindsay Smith. Grabs it on the fall. Munster just didn't quite get the distance on that kick. It was a good heads-up play, though, by Munster. He saw the space. Didn't quite execute right. Oh, nice nose. Oh, nice. Taylor.
Going to the Broncos game tomorrow. Will not see you there.
Well, we might.
You can take a wasted World of Sports sign and put it up in the stands.
Space for the Panthers. Down the right-hand edge.
Alamotti going for the trip.
Bumps off one.
Go,
Bumps off
go.
He's going for the corner.
Give it to Tango.
Pappenhausen wraps him up. A try-saving effort by Ryan Pappenhausen. But all the numbers to the left here for the Panthers. Leota cuts back short side.
Oh, Leota, what was that?
Fifth and last.
Got absolutely.
And the opportunity is gone now for the Panthers.
Oh.
Cole puts the little dink in over the top for Xavier Coates. It's claimed by the Panthers. It's loose on the... It's been knocked forward, says the referee.
There's a couple of injuries back down here in back play.
Casey McLean's down. Coates is down.
Coates is on top of Casey McLean.
Get
off him.
That's Ellie Katoa.
Like, my God. Give the guy some room to breathe. He's just...
Well, they've butchered this one, the Panthers. They had about a 72-on-1 overlap to the left. And Moses Leota cuts back to the short side.
Give me yelling, give it to Tungo. Sorry, my bad.
Try-saving tackle, this one from Pappenhausen.
My try scorers are on... I got 2 try scorers on my multi. I need Tungo to score. Upside down smiley face.
And we've got another player now, Katoa, down with a potential leg niggle. That suggests to me there's something seriously wrong with this turf.
Off
Goes Leota.
Off, Leota. You know you balls that up, boy.
Oh, that was a big, big let off.
Okay, what have you done to yourself? Because you landed on the other players. Panther gets up and walks away after having a player land on him. And the Storm players laying there like a little bitch.
64 and a half minutes gone. Melbourne. Oh no. That's just the crowd. Oh, update on Nathan Cleary.
Good.
Okay, so just Cat 1, Nathan Cleary improving. Obviously ruled out of this game.
Clear.
And a penalty now to the Storm. A penalty. 4th tackle. 45 metres out. And the discipline now starting to escape the Panthers again.
Come on. That's all I have. I'm so...
It's what we saw in the first half. They got themselves under all sorts of pressure with a lack of discipline.
From around the grounds.
The Storm have tapped and gone. 35 out, play 1. What have we got?
From around the grounds at 3/4 time, it is Carlton 8-8-56, Hawthorn 9-7-61. So Carlton still well and truly in it. Hopefully they can give themselves a bit of confidence after last week's epic
Pappenhausen
defeat.
spills it.
Pappenhausen didn't spill it. Pappenhausen gave it to him.
Pappenhausen knocks it on.
Oh, what was that, Paps?
Something about fudge.
Yep.
And the Panthers will get the ball back here. 8 points the difference. Approaching the last 10 minutes of the game.
Pap scores. I'll fight Michael Jackson. And Booston. My mum's ghost can referee.
Except he's not really dead.
Who, Michael Jackson? Yeah. Is he over there with Elvis hanging out?
What they say.
Lisa Marie comes and visits. Oh no, she's dead too, isn't she?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to sound so cavalier about that.
I know, right?
May she rest in peace. Oh.
Isaiah takes the head up.
Excellent work, Odd Poppet.
Fantastic. Oh.
Uh,
Jeez. 6 again here for the Panthers.
I apologize to the TikTok chat. We've been a little remiss in keeping up with you guys, having a chat over there, but good to see the banter. We love it.
All right.
That's what
They're
we're
chatting
here
amongst
for.
Themselves.
Exactly.
They've not said anything to us until now. NRL asking who we're going for. Short side. No, Kenny goes back open. It's been knocked down by the Storm. This will be 6 more tackles.
Good, because they were flat-footed as
If
fuck.
the referee saw it.
I mean, the flat-footed as hell, the old Panthers.
The referee didn't see it.
He didn't see it. Of
That's
course he
tackle
didn't
three.
see it. Go to Specsavers, mate. My God.
Sorensen takes tackle 4. 30 metres out here, the Panthers. Out the back it goes for Cole. To Talangi, cutting back in field. No, he puts a little goose step on, tries to get on the outside. 5th and last now.
I can hear heel fries from here.
10 metres out. Cole puts the grubber in behind the line. Pappenhausen scoops it up and spills it forward. It's there for the Panthers now. Alamonti's been taken in the air.
He has been taken in the air, but of course there's no penalty because it's the Storm.
10 metres out. Here come the Panthers again, trailing by 8. 68 minutes gone.
Tries to flip him over, but, only head high. But
Oh, slow play the ball.
oh my God!
Slow play the ball. Down the short side, 6 again. Cole pops it up for Liam Martin.
Oh,
Half a
Liam
metre
Martin.
short.
Oh,
Liam Martin, half a metre out. And he's dropped it, Liam Martin.
Has
Penalty,
he?
though. Penalty to the Panthers.
I didn't hear the whistle either. Did you hear a whistle? Was I yelling too much? Good Lord.
Ruck interference is the call. 10 metres out now in front of the post. The Panthers a full set of 6.
Go to Tungo. Go to
Karma
Tungo.
Chameleon up quickly on Kenny.
Tungo.
Lindsay Smith keeps it in midfield. Looking for a quick play of the ball. Does well to keep his fingers on the ball there.
Tell you what, go to Gadget Arms, wouldn't he?
Jenkins. 5 out.
Wrong side.
Here they come left. To Smith. Out the back it goes for Cole. Talangi.
Come on.
Numbers now. It must be a goal for Brian To'o. Brian To'o scores in the corner.
Woo!
And the Panthers head back 24 points to 20.
That's one for your multi-mel.
The kick to come. This Penrith Panthers team. No Dylan Edwards. No Nathan Cleary. A fullback and a number 7 out would be enough to ruin most teams' chances. But the Panthers just keep hanging in.
They do. Mr. June, yeah. I'm glad we popped up as well, but welcome.
Yeah, I have no idea how TikTok works, so I don't know how we end up in people's feeds.
People share us. What's the word? They suggest video to other people.
Fair enough.
Do you put hashtags on? Is hashtags a thing on TikTok?
I don't put them in.
Is it a thing? I don't even know if it's a thing on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know. If it is, I don't put them in. Nancy Ogia says yes.
Who's hurting again? Armor, because that's
Gina Ferracini says first time I heard this, I like it. I think she's talking about us.
Gina Ferracini. Now that's your Italian, mate. You love your Italian.
I do.
Wait, what's the score?
24-20 kick to come from the sideline. Crowd boos. Trying to put
20.
Alamonti off. El Bato, ahoy there. Welcome along. Alamonti with the sideline conversion attempt to make it a 2-point ball game.
Come on, Alamonti. Don't listen to Dan. You got this. Got this.
He strikes it
Bring
well.
it
It's hooking
down.
back. It's not going to hook back enough. It shaves the upright on the wrong side of the post. And it is 24-20. Big final 10 minutes coming up.
Ooh. Bulls.
24-20. Final 10 minutes. And yes, I just wonder if it stays at this pace. If
Come on, Tungo.
will I resist the urge to shame some people? Is it the 13 plus crowd?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't someone have the Storm 40 plus?
Oh yeah, but that was clearly a joke.
Oh, okay.
Surely, I mean that was my level of exaggeration. That was one of my Storm 40 plus is the equivalent of my 72 on one overlaps that I crack out every now and then. I go for the Sharks, Alberto, and oh no.
Oh, he's been having such a good game too.
Jenkins has just spilt the ball cold.
Jenkins, bad luck, buddy.
Not a good debut.
He's had a good debut.
No, he hasn't. Frick cheese.
He's taking the high balls. He's had a couple of errors. You know, you can't.
Well, that was a poor pass
it was
as well, in fairness.
Exactly. It was a terrible pass.
From Mitch Kenny.
So, you know, I don't think he's had too bad a debut. Old Jenkins.
To be fair to him, he's got pretty big boots to fill, Edward.
He does. But he's, you know, he got that. I'll find the replay of it. He's taken a few good high balls. He hasn't volleys. So
Pappenhausen.
that's what you want.
He's got glue in his hands tonight, Pappy. I know that I've seen him pass it once.
Like, how does he have glue in his hands? He's knocked it on like 3 times.
Oh, for passing. It's special pass-only glue.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it doesn't stop you from knocking it on.
Gotcha.
Stops you from passing.
All right, it's 24-20. The Storm are 10 meters out, and they've just got 6 again.
Munster takes the line on.
Oh, someone.
Aggressive tackle. Liam Martin and Jack Cole.
Martin, throw him over the sideline.
Keanu Jr. from dummy half.
8
takes the tackle 5 meters out.
To go.
Grant.
Going to try every trick in the
Inside ball
book
for
to get
King.
themselves penalties, get this one over the line.
Just a couple of meters short now, the Storm.
Can you tell I'm, like,
Karma
biased?
Chameleon bunches his way over, but they hold him up and drive him back into the field of play.
4 players
Half
to
a
do
metre
so,
out.
but they've still done it.
2 tackles left. Hughes onto Munster. Grab a kick in behind the line.
Oh.
For Ryan Pappenhausen.
Pappenhausen! Mel!
There's the multi.
Game of Mel. Is that yours as well?
That's mine as well.
Oh, it's yours as well.
Ryan Pappenhausen scores the try to win not only the match, presumably, but the multi.
7 minutes to go. Oh, why do we have to see that face? Keep it on Paps. Fine, look at it.
Oh, we are on a roll here on the Western World of Sports with our same game multis.
There you go. Game of Mel. How? I think you asked that question about 10 seconds before he went over. So, yep.
Another multi up.
Not kidding you, mate. Not kidding you, Mel. You're in. You got one of your multis up. Loving it. Love to see it. I don't know, Mel, I don't think you were on last week when my multi went up, and I thought I had another player, and I was like, oh, come on, I need him to score. And then I looked at my multi and realized that all 4 had been ticked off and I'd won. I was like, oh, I forgot I changed him out for Timoko, or Timoko, whatever his name is. No, Odd Poppet. Fair question. So the Melbourne Storm joined the competition back in the 90s, and when they won their first grand final in like 99, I think it was, they declared themselves the rugby league capital of the world. And as a New South Welshman that lives in Queensland, I thought that was just the most offensive thing I've ever heard in my life. So from that moment on, I absolutely loathed them. They've also had a massive cheating scandal where they had 4 premierships stripped, or 3. They had 3 or 4 of their premierships stripped. And I think they, in that competition of that same year, they got relegated to 0. They had all their competition points stripped. And I don't think were they allowed to get more points that season? No, they weren't.
No.
They weren't even allowed to accumulate. So they basically were wooden spooners that season. So yeah, there's quite a few reasons why I have an extreme hatred for the Melbourne Storm.
30 points to 20 as Pappenhausen converts. And it's basically Queensland team.
And they're basically a Queensland team. And I mean, yes, I do go for the Broncos, and they are a obvious Queensland team. But yeah, Dan Jam, I don't know. Maybe it was 2 stripped. I don't know. There was a couple of premierships stripped. They had all their points stripped in one season. They weren't allowed to score any more.
Panthers go short with the restart. Harry Grant knocks it on.
And he gets knocked over.
Harry Grant knocks it on. Panthers success from the restart.
He's going to challenge it. You won $600, Mel. That's epic.
Oh, nice. That's more than me.
Love it. Absolutely love it. There you go.
I put $20 on mine and won $340.
Beautiful. Excellent. We love these big multis.
Tapped back there from the Panthers. But it's this one, Harry Grant.
But it taps Deane there.
Oh, yeah.
Comes off his arm, so that will be a knock on, even if you're not facing in the right direction.
Tap back from the Panthers. So now it's Harry Grant, and I'm pretty sure Harry Grant knocks it on. Oh, he's knocked it back there.
But he's facing the other way, so that should be a knock on. If it was any other team, it would be a knock on.
And I think this is a successful challenge.
Of course it is.
Back we come for the play of the ball. Yeah, it was tapped back by the Panthers, lost back by Harry Grant. Storm.
Any
Penalty,
other team.
Panthers.
Any other team, that would be a...
Penalty to the Panthers.
Any other team, that would have been a knock on. Harry. I don't care.
Offside.
Offside? There we go.
Because it brushed... It brushed 16 on the way back, so Harry Grant was offside.
Okay, so...
That's the only way I can make heads or tails out of that. Anyway, here come the Panthers.
Fluke, Harry Grant try. Sam Busden's hit 3K, which means he's flying us over to New Zealand.
Yeah, right. Fluke, Harry Grant try.
Odd pop it. That's a pretty good reason, though. Like
Genitalia, we've already got ours.
Yeah, I need Tungo, and he's got his. I need Tungo, and then I'm good.
Blaze Talangi offloads for McLean. McLean takes on Hughes. Just a couple of meters out now, the Panthers. 3 tackles left. Yo, to the line out the back to Cole.
Tungo!
Numbers here. There's seagulls all over the place. Jeez. Liam Martin plays at 5 meters out.
Let's
Tackle
not have
4.
another cricket incident.
They race up quick on Isaiah. Yo. Chance here to the left. Brian Toll's going to get a double.
Yes,
Brian Toll scores. This game is still on.
Oh, good Lord.
4 minutes to play. Brian Toll has just scored. 30 points to 24. Kick to come. They just won't go away. No Dylan Edwards. No Nathan Cleary. 2 of the best players in the sport. Doesn't matter, this team. They still find a way. Brian Toll, another one. 30-24. Kick to come.
Love it. That's why he's so built now. He just furrows the head and just absolutely...
Did you see Pappenhausen go flying?
Bounced off of Pappenhausen. Like, he bounced Pappenhausen back about 2 meters. Like, it was awesome. Love it. Love to see it.
Oh, sweet. They've already paid me out.
James, you need the Hawks to win? But wait, do you need the Hawks over 153? Because that's not happening.
Paul Alamotti from the sideline. Oh, it's a shock. It's a shocker. That's a shocker.
That looked like Pappenhausen's attempt. All right. From around the grounds, it is 57-8-9 to Carlton. 11-7-73 to the Hawks. So they're up, but Carlton are in the fight still. They need to get back in there. Missing their big man, Charlie Curnow. They get him back, it'll be a different story.
30 points to 24. The Storm. 3 minutes to go.
I have you.
Seagulls are out in full force. Referee blows his whistle. We're back underway. Pappenhausen with the kickoff. Taken in the in goal by Blaze. And here comes Papali'i.
Harry Mackay idle.
Jenkins heads across field. Now, Tungo tries to get on the outside. They drag him towards touch and over touch. He fires it back in field, though, and it's knocked on by Liam Martin, who has had a shocker tonight, to be honest. And Cameron Munster's letting him know about it. And the Origin combatants go toe-to-toe.
Give him what for, Liam Martin. Rip that mouth guard out of his throat, out of his mouth, and shove it down his throat.
Isaac Tungo just flirting with the sideline. And now a penalty?
Good.
Oh, to the Panthers.
Good.
Ill discipline.
Someone actually called it. Ill discipline. Take that and shove it in your pipe and smoke it, Munster.
Adam G is letting Cameron Munster know all about it. Ill discipline. So the Storm had the ball here. Liam Martin knocked it on, but then unnecessary there from Cameron Munster coming in. As I said, he let him know about it. And referee Adam Gia said, there'll be none of that, mate.
Good Lord, look at those seagulls.
Yeah.
Has someone got hot chips?
Force. Panthers up to halfway here on play 2. Straight up the middle now, Papali'i. 40 meters out, 2 minutes to go.
Oh, you need like 153 in total, James. Sorry, I thought you meant Hawks to get 153, and I was like...
they've spilt it forward here. And the Melbourne Stormers are back. Double knock on. And the Panthers have just lacked the execution tonight.
I mean, honestly, they've kept up with the Storm. They're missing Mr. Reliable Dylan Edwards. They're missing Nathan Cleary. Like...
Oh, it's been a great performance at the end.
It's been fantastic.
From the Panthers.
Been absolutely fantastic.
And like I said at the top...
I'm going to take a leaf out of England's book. They're going to go away the moral victors here.
100%. And as I said at the top, the Panthers, they slow burn.
Which is actually terrible because England sucks so hard.
The Panthers love it. They build into the year. They're perfect at it. Ivan Cleary's got it down to an art form. Building the year. They won't be concerned about this. They'll find the positives in this performance.
Oh, 100%. And the Storm might actually be concerned about this, which is great. No, they never ease off the gas, because if they ease off the gas...
Not the game I watched, genitalia.
If they ease off the gas, then...
If you ease off the gas...
will absolutely... Like,
if you ease off the gas 8 points ahead against Penrith, you are batshit insane.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Melbourne Storm are batshit insane. They were only ever 8 points ahead. They did not take the foot off the gas at all. Well, I mean, they were 14 up at the start, but that was the very, very beginning. Outside of that, they've not been more than 8 points ahead, right?
No.
There's no way they took the
No, they were
foot
up
off the gas.
14-0.
Yeah, at the very start, I said. Yeah. That was at the very, very beginning when it looked like it was going to be like 80-0.
On 20 seconds to go, give a consolation try to Tungo. Let him go length of the field. I need it. $150 riding on him.
You did not take your foot off the gas.
Here we go.
Against the
Balls.
4-time reigning premiers.
I think we might have missed a message from Poppet. We're talking about multis, so same game multis, where we basically...
Time is up on the clock, so we'll come back to that very, very shortly. Very, very shortly, we'll come back to that, because that is the last play of the game. Melbourne have got the win, 30 points to 24.
Game of Mel, that's awesome.
Now, do I resist the urge to go all smug mode in the comments on that last video? Or
don't do it.
Or do I let him have it?
Good Lord, he's bleeding. Bleeding from the head.
And
he's limping. Who was that? Look, Panthers put in an absolute gallant effort there. Like, honestly.
This was worthy of a grand final rematch.
It was.
Even without Cleary and Edwards.
It was absolutely worthy. And Nick Meaney. Well, we won't discount Nick Meaney because, you know, he plays.
I tell you what, though, if Cleary's out there,
that's a different game.
I think they win. The Panthers.
Dylan Edwards is out there. It's a different game as well.
Cleary and Edwards, they win this game. Yeah.
Look at young Keanu.
Like, there's
crying.
There's no way.
We're not watching that.
There is no way, like that 72-on-1 overlap that Moses Leota blew.
Happens when Cleary's on the field. Or Dylan Edwards on the field. No, 100%.
Nathan Cleary makes sure that he's the first man in there to receive that ball and immediately send it left. Those are the differences.
Yep. JT Sparks, there's no halftime score because that's full time. It is the
what it was.
Storm 30, Panthers 24. I think the halftime score might have been 20-14. No. Close.
Halftime was Storm 14, Panthers 10.
There we go. 14-10. It was close. There was only like 4 points in it. So,
Yep, and Paul Alamotti's kicking boots as well. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Paul Alamotti left some points out there.
Needs to drop that. Odd Poppet. What we were talking about with multis is basically we just pick a bunch of players and say they're going to score tries. That's my multi anyway. You can add other things in, like if a team's going to win, so Storm by 13 plus with 2 try scorers. Whole bunch of ways you can do. It's a multiple bet, basically.
May I just say, while the point is still relevant, it was 5 tries apiece tonight. Panthers only kicked 2 out of their 5 conversions.
Yep.
That's been the difference.
Alamotti and your kicking boots.
Goal kicks were the difference. 5 tries apiece. With no Nathan Cleary and no Dylan Edwards. Anyway.
Game ML, that's bloody awesome. Excellent, excellent work. We're very proud.
Awesome stuff, Game ML.
Gina's very happy. Her boys won.
I look forward to the super chat with the winnings.
I'd pop it. Look, that's the grand final rematch. That was our grand final last year. Panthers won. But yeah, that's honestly, some of the games are absolute crackers when you don't expect them to be, like any sport. Some of the games can be absolutely duds. But yeah, no, that was definitely a good one. That's for sure. I think he's wandered out of the room, James, so yeah. But no, that was good fun. That was good fun. Obviously, I have a deep-seated hatred for the Melbourne Storm, and it's never going to go away. But what's life without a little variety? You got to hate something, I reckon. Can't love everything.
Absolutely, 100%. I know you do, so this is not directed at you, but just you. Everyone in general, when I say you realize how boring a sport is to follow if you've got nobody to hate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can support a team, you can love a team, but how boring that sport becomes quickly if you don't just absolutely loathe another team with everything that you've got.
That's right. James is asking for the end of the AFL. How long's left? 10 minutes left.
You know, I actually
just flat out ignored us.
No, I'm answering the question.
Odd Poppet wants to watch. You know the AFL as well.
Okay, now you're just talking over the top of me. I'm answering you. I was answering the question because I was going to say, you know what? I did actually commentate Formula 1 in the halftime of footy the other night.
Maybe because I can't stand. Well, it's not that I can't stand Formula 1, but I don't follow it.
Well, it doesn't matter what you think. I'm telling you, it is possible to do another sport at the end or halftime game. But
sorry,
no, you
James.
Jumped in,
my absolute.
You jump in. You don't let me finish, and you jump in, and you go. See, he's ignoring us in the middle of me answering you.
It's on Channel 7. You don't have to go to anything.
Oh, cool. Oh, fantastic. See, that's how little I follow the sport. It's actually on free-to-air TV.
It is on free-to-air TV. It's on either 7 Mate or Channel 7. Probably 7 Mate because it's not a thing and we're in Queensland. It's Gaelic football, Odd Poppet. It's quite we've actually got quite a few Irish players that play in the AFL for women's and men's. Yeah. They're hardcore.
And what about the
Oh, look, it's young Keanu again.
Bill and Ted's excellent event.
My feet are killing me.
What about the internationals, Australia versus Ireland? Those are fun.
In the
Gaelic
Where
football.
are you going?
I don't know.
Up.
Which way do I have to go?
Up. Channel 7. Up. 7 Mate or Channel 7? 74 or 70? Probably on 74.
Oh.
Yep.
That sounds likely.
Sounds likely. We're on Channel 7. All right.
Oh, well, this game's over.
It's not.
No, 79-58 with 7.5 minutes to go.
No, because you remember
That's
a goal.
done, isn't it?
A goal is worth what, 6 points. So
Asking me, or?
they're only what 21 points down.
A lot. 7.5 minutes.
You ever seen teams kick 4 goals in 2 minutes?
Have you seen this team kick 4 goals in 2 minutes?
I have seen Carlton,
okay.
Paddy
Fair enough.
Cripps. our absolute champion. Well, not
Someone's
mine
been
because
cupped.
I'm not a I'm a Geelong fan, so he's not my champion. But Crips, Carlton are missing their versions of Nathan Cleary and Dylan Edwards tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're doing well to be this close.
Yes. Yep. Oh, Dan hates the AFL, and I don't know why, because it's a brutal game, and it's yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you can't
it's
call
very
him a
brutal.
summer child because he follows the NRL more than anything, and that's a winter sport. Although we did do a fair bit of the Big Bash cricket. The
Yes,
T20
and I'll be doing the
cricket.
IPL starting Sunday night.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Okay. When's the champion? Oh no, we're not doing the championship test. I asked this last week because it's a test.
There
So-
would need to be, and I think I said this on the night as well. We had that conversation.
We did
There
have
needs
this
to be
exact
like
conversation.
6 of us. We
The
need
scoreboard is
we
very
need-
80s.
We need a commentary team of like 6. Now, here's an interesting talking point. I've heard people pissing and moaning all over social media about the scoreboard being too big.
I like that scoreboard.
People are complaining about it. Have you
Oh, and he
seen?
missed it. I like that
Have
scoreboard.
you seen all the backlash on
Yeah.
the 7 scoreboard? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. Oh, because it used to be a tiny little thing in the corner.
Well, now you can actually see it. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
If this is unless they've changed it right now this week after all the backlash,
No.
I don't see what's wrong with
I
that.
feel like this is the whole thing. Game of Mel, yeah, no, that's a big win, dude. That's worthy of a bit of
Oh, hell
adrenaline.
yeah.
What were you doing, Wiedering?
Who?
Wiedering.
Wiedering.
Yeah.
Full-time score, 30-24. Melbourne Storm over the Panthers, Jason.
Watching a little bit of AFL right now. Jacob Wiedering just watched the man on his mark absolutely just take an easy one. And I don't know what he was thinking. And he
What
misses
the
it!
hell was
he
that?
absolutely blazes it across the face.
Now, is that what you would call a snap at goal?
No.
And he kicked it right across the face of
If he
the
snaps
post?
it, at goal and it goes, that's snap. Like he'll snap it.
Was
No,
it an attempted snap?
no, because
No?
it was a
Well,
what's the
it
word?
was shithouse is what it was.
A snap is basically if you're on the run like this. If he was
Okay.
on the run like this, turn around and snapped it, that's a snap.
All right, so
But
he had a free kick.
Yeah, it wasn't not a free kick. I can't remember what it's called. I'm completely losing it. He had a set shot. He had a set shot at goal.
And
Yeah.
that wouldn't have gone through if there were 7 posts side by side.
No, not for
That was
him.
so far.
Jeremy
away.
Cameron it would have gone through because Jeremy Cameron's like Charlie Kerner was playing. Oh, he wasn't on the thing before. I didn't realize Kerner was back. He must have been having a shocker. This is his first game back after a big injury. He had like 3 surgeries in the off season.
Big swang us. Is Harry Grant the biggest cat in the game? I'm going to say yes.
If cat is an insult, yes. And Munster and Hughes aren't far behind. Absolute
Hey,
cats.
come on. Won't hear a word against Cameron.
Righto.
One of my favourite players.
Oh, yeah, okay. Off you go.
Oh, yeah. Piss off out of your own house, Dan. Get out of your own studio right now.
Out. Ugh. James is having kittens because they only need 3 goals and they've just blazed it and gotten it behind.
What does James need?
3
Total
goals,
scores?
153.
Okay, so 3 goals in 4 minutes.
Oof.
No, he's not running.
He snaps it, but he doesn't
Okay.
go for goal. So you can still snap it and not go for goal.
Right.
So, oh yeah, Carlton versus Hawks.
Is it a bit cold there, is it?
No, some of them just like to wear
couple of-
long sleeves.
Yeah, fair enough. That used to be a big thing back in the 80s, didn't it?
There's one of our Geelong players didn't have his long sleeves on last week, and Rob and I were very upset by this. Oh, you can't do that. Well, you can apparently.
We
He's tackled.
normalise players wearing.
Talk to Rob.
Well, that's why I brought it up.
Oh, swing and a miss.
All right, because he looks good. He looks better than a lot of girls do in.
Toning,
Bloke.
stop being a bitch and get in there. Number
Anyway.
12, his brother plays for my team.
Well, huh?
Number
Oh.
12, his brother plays my team.
12 for who?
Carlton
The Carlton.
player.
Let's go for the Carlton.
The Carlton player. Now that's a bad haircut. Not his. Not. He had testicular cancer.
Fair enough.
Has had 2 lots of it. Had operations and has absolutely come back and destroyed. Like seriously. Imagine having cancer. I think he might have even... Yeah, anyway. Just giving people a rundown on the history of some of these players. Paddy Cripps. Not getting up, eh, James? Maybe you should talk to it more.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting that. That woke me
Whitlock?
up.
Got it? No, he missed it.
No, he's missed it. Off to the right.
Balls.
It's plane landing.
No goals in the last quarter from the Blues. That's terrible. It's reminiscent of last week. What the hell are they doing? And Kerno's back.
See, this is why there was that promo bet. It was like both teams to score 2+ goals each quarter.
Yeah, but they should have done that last week.
And I was like, is this a good bet? Like, is 2 goals a quarter? Because to me, 2 goals a quarter seemed like easy street.
Yeah, and it should be.
And now,
It should be.
you're saying even in this one now, there's no goals from this quarter.
Well, they were up 48-1 after the first quarter of their game last week, and they lost.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
So they suck at the back end of matches.
And they were playing.
Is taken out in the air a thing in this game?
No.
Okay, he was taken out in the air.
And they were playing Richmond, whom have been tipped not to win a game all season.
Oh, okay. So they're the Raiders of the AFL. Whoops.
What did I say, James? Oh, I was being nice. Giving you a tip. To help. Trying to help. Sad. So
I think it was the underlying insinuation.
every time Sard gets
Oh,
the ball.
what the hell was that handball across the face of the post straight to the opposition?
Every time Sard gets the ball, number
Well, that was
42
stupid,
for
right?
Carlton.
There's people leaving.
Of course there are.
They're like, "Nah, that's it.
62,000 people there, and it's not even full at the
Well,
G.
not now.
Maybe
there was at the start of the
Maybe
game.
they're at Marvel.
Maybe there was at the start of the game.
Tackled.
Now, I don't follow this sport, but that was stupid, right? A handball right across the face of your own post to the opposition player.
To the opposition
Did you
player,
see it?
yes, but not
Did you
the
see it?
Yeah, I saw it, but not the handball.
Oh,
Oh, Cripper.
no, not the handball. The handball in general is a
Mm.
normal part of the game, but when you put it straight to the opposite player in front of your own goal, that's pretty stupid, right? Oh, it's at the MCG, says Cohen.
Odd pop it. Oh, it's at the MCG. It's not at Marvel. All right.
There you go.
Is it Marvel? Is that the other one? No, they won't get 3 goals in a minute, and that's what James needs, I think. But no, like combined, the teams won't
that's
get
right.
3
Odd
goals.
Poppet has access to the AFL over there as well. Was that a snap?
That was a snap.
Yes, a snap at goal, and it's nowhere near it.
And he didn't
Knocked
even,
on in front of the
he
post.
didn't even take the mark, so he pushed it through for a behind.
The fullback there, number 1 fullback in this sport.
No.
No.
Oh,
Number 1 tapped it through the posts. Happy to give away a point. Hell, I'm talking about.
Gina, I feel like I'm welcome.
For what?
I don't know. She said thank me.
Ah.
She said cheers. So
Yeah, cheers, Michelle.
um,
Oh, I think because you said whoever that guy is. He's enjoying the commentary. Oh, here go Carlton again. A kick inside the whatever mark it is, and it's taken
50.
by Hawthorn anyway.
Docky.
Doesn't
and
matter
that's
anyway.
a
There it goes. Okay, so
Yeah, look real cheery. Look cheery.
well, that was a
cheeries.
glowing endorsement of the game. That final,
Um,
however long it
positions.
was, 7.5 minutes.
get a little printout and put.
Well, that would imply that I'm going to watch any more.
We'll watch some AFL. We'll get some AFL.
Oh, in situations like this, fine. Yeah. I had nothing else to do anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
So we don't have a.
I laughed at myself at saying that. Oh my God, that's a big man.
Oh, some of them are massive.
Or is that a really tiny man?
He actually is quite tiny.
Okay.
He is a little pocket rocket. But, yeah. Game of Mel, been a pleasure as always. Very much congratulations on your big win. That's bloody amazing. Cheers to you.
What did you win? $600.
$600 odd.
Hell yeah.
Sam Vouston, I don't think your bet came off, or maybe it did, I don't know. But your bet came off. My bet didn't come off because I should never bet on Melbourne because I don't.
What did you need?
Tungo, so I didn't even need a Melbourne player.
Yeah.
Ah, dearie me. Oh, good. Well, I'll be going. Oh. I honestly play long sleeves, even in winter. Would actually overheat and die. He is pretty tall, though, that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of them are huge.
Because that's another one now that's like, is he that small as well? Or
Yeah, some of them are. Some of them are very tall. And like Jacob Wiedering's very tall, but Koning's quite tall as well.
Yeah, well, I've got to say...
okay, yeah, no, he is big because Charlie Curnow is an absolute monster.
I've got to say that, you know, we've done some sprinkles of AFL at various times.
I know.
That 7.5 minutes was certainly not a glowing endorsement of the game.
It absolutely wasn't. It wasn't a great game.
I've quite enjoyed sometimes that we've popped on at the end. This, though, was not it at all.
No. We'll have to we'll do one game. We should do one game just to see how it goes. If it doesn't clash with anything else. Oh yeah, Dan, look at this. Quick, hurry up. Hurry up. Take a photo of it. He's not going to hurry up. He's not going to hurry up. Dan. I want him to see the size difference. That's what I'm yelling at him for. But he's not going to come back. He is a big boy, though. Yeah, here you go. Have a look. So he's standing next to old mate again.
Who's old mate?
Nick Watson.
Oh, is that the guy he was
maybe a troll
beside before?
Yeah, but wait till they show it back with the commentator. Yeah, wait till they show it with her.
Oh, they're not good.
They will. If they don't, I took a photo.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, so that's how small he is. Yeah,
he's teeny tiny.
And he's a big, big man.
Yep.
Yeah.
From Sudan.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, he's Sudanese. He's
what
two.
Is he like 7'3"?
He's 2 meters tall. He's 2 meters tall.
What's that in feet?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't do the meters.
2 meters in.
What is this meters?
2 meters. 6.
Oh, Jesus.
6 foot.
Okay.
6.74. So almost 6. Almost 6'7". So wait.
Webb's Pools on TikTok says, should have picked Alamotti instead of Tungo and missed my multi by one leg. Well, somebody here feels your pain.
I literally feel that pain because I should have gone with Alamotti over Tungo because that's pretty much who I needed as well. Or Toto.
Anyone.
Or Toto. Yeah. So, bloody Tungo.
Yep.
Charles Barkley's 1.98 meters tall. He's not even as tall.
Feet? Can you stop giving me meters for Christ's
sake?
Well,
we're Australian, for Christ's sake.
No.
Started.
I don't know what meters means.
1.98. Put 5.9. So
yeah,
a little
right.
bit shorter.
Oh, so what the hell's Shaq then?
Shaq's 7'1". So, but Shoal's slim, and you
he's
could probably put two of him side by side, and Chuck would still be wide up. Oh,
Yes, Shaq, the third best centre in.
with his free there.
Inside joke. Inside joke.
We love Shaq and Chuck. They're on TNT Sports all the time. Like, I mean, I follow basketball because I play basketball. I follow the NBA quite closely, and I'm trying to get Dan into it a little bit more.
The thing is,
you never used to follow the rugby league until I got you back into Origin.
The thing is, I followed basketball when Shaq and Charles were playing, so that's why I find them so hilarious now.
Yeah,
and appreciate their insights. Honestly, I think if I weren't following basketball back then, in those days, didn't know who they were, I would not appreciate them anywhere near as much as I do in those segments. Yeah, yeah.
They're hilarious, and they've got
you don't even have to follow the sport to love those segments.
Oh, they're so funny. It's like Fatty and Durlo.
Yes,
like
exactly.
back in the day.
Brilliant. What's the word? Brilliant
banter.
Brilliant connection there to the
good
two
rapport.
sports.
Yeah, and they hated each other on the court. They actually had a thing where they went at each other on the court, and their mums rang each of them up to tell them off. So
during the game.
That was during the game. That was pretty good. So
during the game, they were getting so heated on the court. They went into the dressing rooms during the game for one of the quarter breaks or whatever it is in basketball. Halftime.
Quarter, they just sit on the sideline.
And the funny phone rings. They do quarters in basketball, don't they? Or do they only
It is quarters, but they only leave the quarter half the time. Yeah. Yeah.
What about this? Do they leave the field at quarter time?
Oh God. That moved. No. Quarter time they hang out on the field, halftime they leave the field. Although last week the long game, they left the field at quarter time because it was like 34 degrees. So it was stupid hot in the middle of the game, and they do a lot of running in AFL.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, but Lord, the metric units. Yeah, we. I don't know. What's your multis for tomorrow? Yeah, web pools. I had bloody Coates, and I had Anderson, and I had Tungo. So, yeah.
If you've got YouTube, Poop, check out Waste of Water Sports. I've done a preview video for tomorrow's games.
Yep.
I can't remember off the top of my head who I picked potential try scorers, and I haven't locked down an actual multi. Here's the way it works for me, all right? Because obviously people are asking because they to the stream and they see, 3 ticks off the multi. That doesn't happen every game, by the way. It's often happens, but I do preview videos on YouTube. I don't actually nail down my multis until about 10 minutes before kickoff, because there's a lot to consider. Because if you put your multis on too soon, anything could happen. I mean, you were talking about Tommy Turbo earlier.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you were concerned, Tommy Turbo was playing.
Yeah. I hadn't heard anything different. I haven't kept up with the news today, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Tommy Turbo being out changes everything in that game.
Yeah.
Suddenly a few more Warriors players come into the equation. Hang on, are they playing the Warriors? Raiders, sorry. A few more Raiders players come into the equation. Right? And so that's why I don't put on multis until right before the game, because anything can happen right up until kickoff. Anyone could be ruled in, ruled out, and that changes everything. So I do my preview videos just to get a little bit of an idea of where my mindset is. I don't lock anything down until right before kickoff. That's the way it goes. So I don't have anything on yet.
Mine, basically. Sometimes I forget to hit confirm bet, and then I get real pissed off because it's come off. The multi's come off, and I'm like, God damn it.
That's frustrating. Or even worse is like sometimes you because we put multis on sometimes just for the show, just so that we have something.
Do we?
Well, I do. Sometimes I put multis on just for the show. I've not really given it any thought. So what I do is I just pop on to the bookie and I go to the popular bets. And sometimes I'm reading through what the popular bet is and I go, no, that's rubbish. And so I don't bother about it. And that that ends up getting up, I'm like, I should have just put it on.
Mm.
That happens as well.
I can't believe they just called Western Bulldogs Footscray tomorrow. That's
Did they?
old school.
Who did that?
Came up on the screen.
Ah,
Footscray versus
Footscray.
Collingwood tomorrow.
Yeah, that's.
Goodness.
I know Footscray.
That's old. We don't listen to this. I don't like Hawthorn, so we can turn this off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's when I used to watch. Gray was.
But
Little Dan in his Bombers jersey. It's funny because I did used to follow all these sports that I now just couldn't give two shits about.
yeah, no, you need to AFL,
I don't
NBA,
need
get
to
back
do
into them.
Anything.
100%.
I don't need to do
They're so
anything.
good. I love watching the NBA because, like, obviously, I play this. It's got that connection for me. But I followed it for so long. Like, it's so good. They had a thing on for the Celtics the other day where they had this little old nanny come out, and her dream is to always been to go and, like, sit courtside and coach a Celtics game, and somehow it got made to happen. She was born 10 years before the Celtics started.
Okay.
And yeah. And then they had her like sideline all the players coming up, and she's like, oh, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. I'm like, this girl is 98 and she's getting all these players coming up and she's getting a feel of them. I love it. It's so good.
Winding back the clock.
Oh, yeah. So,
Gina Ferracini just random storm.
She's loving it.
She's either really far behind on the stream and needs to refresh, or she's just like messing with you right now.
Oh, she is. She's loving it. She's telling me apparently I assume it's me that cracks her up, but yeah, no, it's
with
good.
your storm hatred.
Oh,
Gina's a very big storms.
I know. You and Game of Mel. God, I don't know. I don't know how you do it.
Well, winners are grinners tonight, I suppose. They got the job done, 30-24. Not without a
fight.
The big talking point for me, though, I suppose, is the Panthers now. Isn't this 3 games straight? Let's have a look. Is this 3 games straight now that they've beat 30 points? When has that ever happened?
That's
oh,
a
no,
good
they
question.
didn't. No, they didn't give up 30 against the Sharks.
They won.
They did win the game. I think that. Still, there's a lot of points for the Panthers.
No, like, I odd pop it. I guess just because I play this well. My brother went for the Lakers, so I go for the Celtics. Sibling rivalry thing going on, even in the sports that we follow.
Panthers.
He's also a Queenslander. He was born here, though, so that's okay. I'll allow it.
Panthers, 22, 38, 30. A lot of points for the Panthers to be given up.
Maybe they won't be looking at a lot of positives after this game. Although, I mean, yes, it's Storm. They didn't have key players.
Well, they improved by 8.
Dylan Edwards, he got injured in the Roosters game.
Yes.
Was it early?
There were a couple of tries tonight. Absolutely don't happen if Dylan Edwards is playing. Jenkins on debut. Fella caught in between.
He didn't have a bad game. Like, I mean, it wasn't
have a good game.
Exceptional game. It wasn't Charlie Staines 5 tries on debut game, but he's a winger, for God's sakes. But, I mean, he didn't have a great game, but he had an all right game. It was all right. It was all right. You missed it when he did that.
Generous.
No, because I
missed one high ball he took.
Yeah, but he took it well, and he took it over people, and he ran at it, and he attacked it. It wasn't like he just... No, he took a couple of good high balls.
A couple of high balls counts out.
He got some good tackles in. He had some good kicking options. He was fine.
No. And look, I'm not. He's a young kid on debut. I'm not shitting on him. Like, that's the end of his career. He'll get better. It was just not a good start.
It can be improved upon, but it wasn't the worst start.
Christ, you hope so. The worst debut I ever saw, and it wasn't a debut, but it was an Origin debut. Justin Hodges, wasn't it? First Origin game. Queensland still won. But anyway,
I blocked it because he's Queensland.
I digress.
Hodges. Had a
All
blue,
right,
had a
I'll
blue
pop
with
it.
Hodges in a kebab shop.
Of course you did.
Good time.
Huh.
Good
I'll
memories.
pop it. You're
All
allowed
right.
to beat him up, apparently.
Who, my brother?
Yeah, apparently.
I'm not beating my brother. Okay, so I'm like 5'10". My brother's like 6'3". So that's not happening.
Well, you can beat him up still.
He's a big boy, and he did bodybuilding for a while, and he still goes to the gym pretty regularly. He is a big boy, so you know, like he's on
not
par.
allowed to hit
He's
you
on
back.
par with Nas. I'm not beating him up. So that's not happening.
Cheeky
but-
nut shot.
I mean, it's very hard to tell, obviously, what we're like. I mean, obviously, I'm not the smallest person in the world, but yeah, 5'10".
I find it funny that like every time people do meet you, the first thing they say is, "Oh, you're taller than I imagined."
My business partner still says that to me. He's like, I always forget how tall you are. And I'm like, I am. So, oh well.
Right.
Taller, be a little lankier. That'd be.
Are we bailing?
Yeah, I think we're going to bounce off this stream now. Sounded awful, but we are. But I'd pop it. Thank you for joining. Gina, it's been a pleasure as always. The TikTok chat room there.
Pop it.
We
Channel
love you
member.
guys. Thank you. Webb's pools. Yes, it absolutely hurts when you just have that one off the multi, especially when there's like, yeah, three of them.
You know, there's an entire Facebook page dedicated to one-leg multi-fails.
Of course there is.
And it's
Oh,
just, it's
God.
littered with screenshots of people who share, like, I was just one leg off, one leg off, one leg off.
Now, are we still going to attempt to trial my doing a patch in stream tomorrow evening?
Yeah, we can do.
Good.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to attempt because I live around the corner from him now, but fairly shortly I will not be living around the corner from him, so it'll be a lot harder for me to game each. So I'm going to trial a little remote live streaming,
Yes.
remote co-hosting. So anyway, yeah, he'll definitely stream the Rabbitohs on Sunday,
Oh, yeah,
Saturday
that's
because
my
they play
team
in the
plan.
Sharks.
That's
So,
my
yeah.
team plan. Warriors, Roosters tomorrow.
Mm.
Broncos, Cowboys. Oh, God, that's going to be a
Ugh.
massacre. Oh, that's going to be
For whom?
hard. That's going to be hard viewing for the Cowboys.
You reckon?
You've not seen the Cowboys play a game this year, have you?
No. Don't
Yeah.
pay any attention to them. Just like
It shows.
Righto,
Oh, it shows.
okay, well, now that
Let's
you've
just
talked up
say-
the Broncos, they're going to lose.
let's
So
just
thanks
say-
for that.
Let's just say if the Cowboys don't win the wooden spoon, I will be very, very shocked. And if Todd Payton still has a job come Origin time, I'm shocked. That's how bad they're going.
Right. All right. Well, tomorrow night, Cowboys
be
and
a
Broncos.
massacre.
And who else? Manly and Warriors.
No,
Warriors, Roosters.
Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow night. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Warriors,
are gonna get
Roosters. That
massacred
should be a
too,
good game.
perhaps. That should be a good game. It's over there. If it's dry conditions. Yeah. All right. Excellent.
And Broncos, Cowboys.
Lovely to meet you as well. Meet. Use the the term loosely. I'll be Sans beanie tomorrow.
Oh,
But,
God. Yeah, imagine having Cleary in your super coach. Well,
Oh.
thankfully I don't. I steer away from the...
How can anyone afford to have anyone else if you've got Cleary in your
Yeah,
super
exactly.
coach?
I steer away from the star players. Really do.
That's
I've got,
the tip.
Well,
Have
I mean,
solid players.
when I say steer away from the star players, I do still have Cherry Evans halfback.
On that note, we'll see you all tomorrow evening.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was talking up a... God. All right. Thank you so much. Catch you guys
Waste
later.
a lot of sports. Have a fabulous Friday tomorrow, everybody.
Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our good. But we're here for the jokes and tank pants. Let's from the kickoff to the final whistles blow. We'll take the two and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun and the joys. Join us in our world when the banter is prime. Wasted road sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With the laugh and the cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques. Just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll wait the road from sideline jokes to post-match tales. All big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our skies. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun and the joys. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join our sporting crew, where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Oh, wasted world of sports, here's to our cheer. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer.